At round 2 ng NCAA Season 98 Basketball Tournament, kasado na. Pero bago yan, kakatapos lang na round 1, bubusisiin maya-maya. Good afternoon sa inyo lahat mga kapuso. Welcome to your favorite in-between sports and entertainment show. This is Game On. We're back inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. My name is Martin Alvier. At your service as per usual here in this edition of the show. And joining me are these two gentlemen, Mr. Pure Business and Pleasure, Anton Rojas, and Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. Kung napapansin niyo po, nakangiti kami kasi bagong threads namin eh. O, diba?
Ako natatawa ako kasi ito yung bolahan before the bolahan eh. Preview pa lang natatawa na ako sa gagawin ni Andre at Papa Bear.
Correct.
Kumakain sila kasama si Koy Koy.
Nako, ang gandang food trip nun. Dapat si Coach Hammer yung sinama dun ah.
Pihado.
Ano na?
Masarap yung food trip dun sa Intramuros.
Sige, bago natin puntahan yung part 2 ng bolahan natin sa LPU Manila, let's go first to your game earlier.
Wow.
62-59 the final. Mapua winning their second win of the season, or winning their second game rather of the season for the second straight time. Consecutively ito nangyari sa Mapua. So, ito na ba yung simula ng sunod-sunod na panalo para sa Cardinals?
Believe it or not, I am not surprised. Okay? We knew that Mapua was better than what they were showing in the first round because obviously they were in the finals. It's the same team. The only thing I'm worried about is how long Arvin Gamboa will be out. I was asking Coach Randy kanina when he went upstairs, gaano katagal mawawala si Arvin Gamboa? Sabi niya, depende pa. It was reported na 2 weeks, pero depende pa kung paano siya magre-respond sa kanyang kaliwang tuhod. But with the way the other players are playing, and if Warren Bonifacio, who I believe is the barometer of this team,
Plays like an all-star.
if he puts up a double-double, Mapua is gonna win.
Definitely. Ganda ng numbers niya kanina. I think he had 12 boards to end the game. And he is the stabilizer of their front court. Number 1 team in second chance points. And at the end of the day, this is a championship caliber squad. They would be making a run. Pinili natin sila to be part of the Final Four. Ang tanong, baka kapusin dahil nakapagpundar na ng mga panalo yung mga nasa top teams. Yung tinalo nila kanina, LPU, has 7 wins. So, kung gagawin mo yung math, kahit ma-sweep nila, merong fighting chance. Pero hindi kasi tulad nung season 97 natin na nagkaroon tayo ng play-in tournament. So, we'll see how the second round will unfold for them.
But you mentioned the second round already. That makes the second round all the more interesting and unpredictable dito sa season 98 po natin. Pero mamaya-maya po, pag-uusapan natin per team, lahat ng 10-member schools natin, kung ano ba yung grade nila pagkatapos ng round 1 and their outlook in the second round. Pero bago po yan, eto muna, ang part 2. Ito na yung inaabangan ni Anton na food trip kasama ni Koy Koy Umali. At saka nila Papa Bear Benji Paras, Andre Paras, Bolahan Part 2 kasama ang Lyceum of the Philippines University.
Kahapon, Andali, hindi tayo kita eh. Ayan. Okay, take 2. Kahapon, nakipagkulitan tayo sa mga LPU Pirates. At ngayon, puntahan natin ang mga spot kung saan sila nag-aaral, nag-training, at tumatambay. Ako po, si Papa Bear Benji Paras. At ako naman si Baby Bear Andre Paras. Ito ang... Bolahan! Totoo to, hindi kami nang bobola. Teka nga lang, bakit nga bolahan yung title? Kahapon ay kwentuhan, ngayon puntahan natin ang kanilang mga favorite spots dito sa campus. Tara! Yun lang spill mo? Yeah. Okay, ito naman ang bibigyan natin ng pansin, ang buhay dorm. Nagkaroon ng transition na sanay kayong after practice or after school, lumalabas kayo, ngayon biglang dorm.
Medyo nanibago kami lalo na nung nagbubble na season, talagang nag-adjust kami kasi nakasanayan nga namin after training, pupunta kami sa mall, kikitain namin yung family namin. And ngayon talagang pag after training, diretso dorm na kami and doon na kami mag-baba.
Yung ano naman po, yung advantage po nung nasa isang dorm lang po kami is mabibuild po namin yung samahan namin.
Kayo, ano ba yung mga favorite memories niyo sa dorm since matagal na kayong magkakasama na team?
Para sa akin nung bubble, talagang grabe yung bonding namin. Nasa isang floor lang kami dito sa school lang sa 5th floor. Talagang yung bonding namin, sabay-sabay kami naliligo, kumakain, tapos may mga nagigitara, mga kantahan. Talagang dun mo talaga makikita yung mga bonding ng magkakapatid.
Nagsisilabas yung mga special talents pala nila. Sino naman sa inyo ang mahilig mag-prank sa dorm? Like, itatago yung bagay, itatago yung medyas.
Ako, Papa Bear, amin ako talagang mahilig talaga ako mag-prank sa door.
Ano yung mga ginagawa mo?
May sinabihan akong player na may meeting tayo sa gantong room. Gantong oras, tapos pagdating ng gantong oras, pumunta siya doon. Nagalit sa akin, sabi wala naman daw parang.
Sean! Ayun! Hoy! Nakahanap kita eh. Kasama natin. Ito yung nagpapabigay. Ito daw yung paborito mo. Ensaymada. Totoo ba yan?
Totoo po yun, Papa Bear.
Yan yung paborito mo.
Makakaubos yata siya ng tatlo dyan eh.
Tatlo. Sa isang kainan.
Kailan lang.
Pero ito, besides yung ensaymada, ano ba yung mga, kahit wala dito sa kantin, ano yung favorite food mo?
Siguro ako, maraming mga gulay ako.
Gulay. Gulay.
Probinsyano ako eh.
Ikaw naman, Sean. Anong karne ang kinakain mo lagi?
Lahat, Papa Bear.
Lahat. So ngayon,
Walang hindi masarap dito.
dito sa kantin, dito kayo kumakain minsan. Nagsasabay lahat ng mga students, di ba? Dito ba kayo nakakakita ng mga ibang chicks? Hindi kasi, like ganyan, di ba? Kaharap mong gano'n, yung pagsubong gano'n, nakakindat na eh. Kumakain, di ba? Dito ba kayo nagpapakyut? Gano'n. Hindi naman. So anyway, pinagmamalaki mo nga sa amin na talagang nakakatatlo ka ng ensaymada. Pero ngayon, 4 lang yung dala ko. Mag-ati-ati tayo. Tikman natin yung ensaymada.
Ay, napabawalan nga ni boss yan, kinakain niya pa rin.
Ano ba yung kumain ng ensaymada? Hindi kasi parang hindi ka nanganganga. Ayan. Maharap nga. Okay, maganda. Ito ba yung inyong bagong library?
Opo, Papa Bear.
Ay, sorry,
Babasa mo na, babasa.
Babasa. Ano yung binabasa? Phone directory to eh. Lagay mo lang nga dyan. Anyway, kayo daw yung dalawang player na mahilig tumambay sa library. Totoo ba yun?
Totoo yun, Papa Bear.
Ito yung kasi.
So hanggang doon lang yung tanong ko. Bakit naman lagi kayo nasa library?
Kasi coach, pag sa games yan, sobrang ingay, madami sumisigaw, may tambol sa labas ng gym, ganun din, maingay dito kasi medyo peaceful eh.
Ba't di kayo sa cemetery tumambay?
Walang aircon.
Walang aircon. Walang aircon.
Library. Kayo ba, ano ba yung favorite subject nyo sa mga course nyo?
Ako sa course ko ngayon, favorite subject talaga yung microfinancing. Kasi magagamit ko yun after ng basketball. Pagka hindi ako naging successful sa basketball, magagamit ko yung mga natutunan ko dito.
Sa akin yung mga, sa mga communication na may subject ako last time na purposive communication. Medyo mahilig ako sa ganun. Medyo challenge kasi ako. Yung magsasalita ako sa mga tao.
Kung sa bagay, sa point guard, di ba? Importante talaga ang communication.
Communication sa lahat, sa buong team. Saka dyan nagsisimula, sa point guard dyan.
Tama.
Diba? Kanina maaraw, mainit, ngayon umuulan. Pero tuloy pa rin ang ensayo ng LPU Pirates. Tingnan natin kung paano sila mag-ensayo ang LPU Pirates! Yeah! Hoy! Magselis nga kayo! Hoy! Hindi yung mga pirata yan. Hindi yan yung mga LPU Pirates. Hoy, halika nga dito nga kayo.
Ayun, mga idol!
Ito yung mga idol natin.
Yes!
Yes, yes. Nag-enjoy kami.
Thank you.
Unang-una, maraming salamat sa inyo. Binigyan nyo kami ng time. Salamat kay Coach Malabanan. Salamat sa LPU community sa magandang welcome. Grabe yung pag-welcome nila sa amin dito. Ngayon, hindi matatapos to nang wala tayong bagong pakulo. Itong bagong segment natin. Okay? Magkakaroon tayo ng pick-up line.
Uy! Yung sasabihan nyo ng pick-up line, kunyari, yung ating mga camera.
Thesis ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi kahit na anong mangyari, i-defend kita.
Papa Bear, postizo ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi I can't smile without you.
Bola ka ba?
Bakit?
Kasi kahit na anong mangyari, hindi kita ipapagaw sa iba. Puprotektahan pa kita. Benta mo na bahay nyo.
Bakit?
Kasi nandito ka na sa puso ko. Papa Bear, may pera ka ba?
Bakit?
Pengi ako.
Abangan nyo kami sa iba pang NCAA schools na bibisitahin namin. Ako po si Papa Bear Benji Paras.
At ako naman si Baby Bear Andy Paras. Kwentuhan, kulitan, tambayan. Ito ang...
Bolahan! Totoo to. Hindi kami nabobola. Pwede ba yun? Hindi.
Thank you, Papa Bear, Benji Paras, and Baby Bear, Andre Paras.
Napasigaw sa library.
Salamat po. Oo. Part 2 ng LPU stop natin sa Bolahan segment. Masasabi ninyo. Ako, unahin ko na. Ganda ng campus ng
Ganda.
LPU. Ako
Bagong-bago.
mapapatambay din ako sa library nila kung gano'n kaganda. Pero
Ako hindi ko kinaya yung mga pick-up line ng mga player.
Si Enzo talaga yung bumenta eh.
fairness,
Enzo.
Enzo, tsaka si Laro pa yan, no? Umalis ka sa bahay niya ba yan? Sabi niya, kasi dito ka na sa puso ko. Hi, hanep. Ibang klase. Oh.
Hindi yata gumagana yon.
Hindi ba gumagana yan?
Kala mo hindi fighter eh. Magka nag-joke.
Kahit player ka, hindi gagana yan?
Hindi gagana
Hindi
yun.
gagana. Okay.
Omar,
So,
bago ka ng pick-up line.
so, please take note po, mga LPU Pirates natin. Doon sila. Nasa dugout pa. Pauwi sila ngayon. Sana napanood nila yung segment na yun kasi napakaganda. And again, more stops coming up para kay Papa Bear and Baby Bear, Benji and Andre Paras para sa ating Bolahan segment. Nakakadalawang ano pa lang tayo, school, San Beda, LPU. Meron pa tayong 8.
Walo pa yan.
Oo, na i-explore dito sa Game On. Pero speaking of explorations, wow! Hindi naman natin i-explore yung nangyari sa first round. Babalikan lang natin yung nangyari sa first round. Anong ba yung mga naganap? Ano yung mga naging resulta for each of our teams here in the NCAA. Kami pong tatlo yan. We will break down what happened dun sa ating round 1. And of course, we'll try to predict what will happen in round 2. Titignan namin, susubukan namin. We'll try our best. At that pong yan sa ating pababalik dito sa Game On!
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Welcome back to the show. You guys are still watching your favorite in-between sports and entertainment show. This is Game On, still inside the Phil Oil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Martin Avian alongside Mr. Pure Business and Pleasure Anton Rojas and Coach Hammer Martin Antonio. We are ready. So,
natuwa si
take
Coach
a quick
Hammer
look
kasi
back.
nakita niya may nagpe-pre-workout
Na-excite ako.
Bakit? Sino?
Big man ng EAC.
Si Umpad. Nandito, Erland Umpad.
Antayin ko yung laro mo, ha?
Mamaya, dadang ba si Umpad?
Nagpe-pre-workout bago maglaro, eh.
Yun.
Yan.
Ganado yan mamaya si Erland Umpad. Mamaya po, maglalaban EAC kontra Benilde. Pero bago tayo pumunta sa ating second game today. Alright, pinag-usapan na natin, nahapyawan na natin yung nangyari kanina sa first game na kinover ni Mr. Anton Rojas and Papa Bear Benji Paras. Mapua getting back on the winning track, back in their winning ways, and with a winning streak to begin the second round against earlier, LPU ang kanilang na quote-unquote upset kasi syempre number 9 ang Mapua sa ating team standings. Pero dito sa preview natin, Anton, pag-uusapan muna natin yung mga nasa taas.
Okay.
Top half of the team standings right now. And sitting alone, solo first place, we got the Benilde Blazers. What a run for them.
Who I picked that
definitely.
will finally end their Final Four drought this season. By the way, is the ceasefire over?
Yeah, it is! Labas siya na lahat.
Just kidding.
Labas siya na lahat dito.
Before we start the season, di ba, pinag-usapan natin sino yung mga Final Four contenders natin maliban sa tatlong shoe-in. So, the Benilde Blazers are looking good. Sinabi nga ng ating kasama na si Ray ng Batak, kailangan mong makapondo sa simula, first round. Nakapondo na ng husto itong Benilde Blazers. If they do not make it to the Final Four, my God, I will be in complete shock.
That's true.
I cannot imagine them not making the Final Four with an 8-1 record. Well, 7-1 pa lang because they still have to play one more game, right?
Yeah.
So, kasi na-cancel yung game nila against JRU, it's gonna be played here in the second round. If they do not make the second round, it might be one of the biggest letdowns in NCAA history.
And they're looking solid this year. Diba?
They play the right way. They play the right way. If you go to the numbers, maganda yung pick ni Anton nun, kasi ako, I was surprised with the way that they played. Kasi very, very disciplined. The way that they're playing, they're number 1 in point differential, under 10 a game. Number 1 in assists, number 1 in points in the paint, number 1 in fast break points. So this team shares the basketball. And ito ang kagandahan sa depensa nila. I gotta give JC Colliar and the guards ng CSB their props. They've been choking the attack points ng kalaban. They would let you play 1-on-5. Sa lahat ng mga nanonood sa atin, limahan ng basketball, pero pagkalaban ng St. Benilde, nagiging 1-on-1 yung laro. Nung nakaraan nilang laro, bakbakan sa San Beda, pero pinabayaan nila si Kwekotay 1-on-5.
Yeah.
They survived.
Yes,
James has
exactly.
28 points.
Career high.
By the way, can I just say, si JC Colliar yesterday, I was talking to him. He was like a kid on Christmas morning looking at all the celebrities,
He deserves
all
it.
the legends.
He deserves
Kasi diba,
it.
he grew up not here in the Philippines.
Yeah.
He grew up in Rome.
Italy.
So
Yes.
he would only hear about Alan Kaydick, about Jericho Diniera, and of course, about Kuya Willie Miller and Coach Marlo Aquino sa kanyang mga parents, mga relatives.
Makinikwento lang sa kanya.
Yun, nakita niya, grabe, sobrang na-amaze siya kina Coach Jerry.
And well deserved. Para
for
dito
a
kay
team,
JC Collier,
ano,
ang ganda
for a
tinatakbo
team,
ngayon.
Maganda na tinatakbo. For a team to be very successful, you need to have selfless leaders. JC Collier epitomized it. He sacrificed a lot of the touches that he had for the good of the team. Robbie Naive and Will Gozon, sobrang taas ng efficiency ratings nila. They're not holding the ball too long. They are not creating the shots that they used to create in season 97. But Coach Charles has been scheming and dealing a lot of points dito sa koponan na to. It's their game plan that takes care of the talent dahil nandoon na yung talent.
Right.
And of course, your boy, Mix Oxon, big fan of this. Great. Ang ganda ng inilalaro niya. Fit na fit sa system. And they're thriving, being selfless.
When we talk about the Benilde Blazers, of course, at the forefront, you talk about Will Gozum, perennial MVP frontrunner natin, Miguel Oxon, Robbie Naive, and of course, JC Colliar. But one guy that really sticks out for me, na tumutulong sa kanila, and again, has sustained this type of performance for them this season and production, is Miggy Corteza. Because this guy is number 2 in scoring for them. Number 3 maybe.
Guard trap in a big man's body. The way that he was playing.
Yeah.
The way that he shut down JB Bajo. 1-on-1. Taas lang yung kamay. Tapat-tapat. using the length, controlling space, and segunda ko na rin, Cortesa, Mark Sanko.
That's
Monster on the boards. This guy averaging almost 11 boards the past 2 games at very decent from the outside.
Much improved play from those two guys na nung season 97, hapyaw-hapyaw lang yung production
nahinok
nila.
na rin, Ladis Lepalam.
Yan, oo, si Ladis Lepalam
Solid
na.
5-man rotation on their big guys.
Panggulat yan ni Coach Charles sa kanyang starting lineup. Alright, from Anton's pick, let's now go to Coach Hammer's pick. The JRU Heavy Bombers on a 5-game winning streak, 5-2.
Oh, ang tanong lang sa kanila, will their momentum be stunted with the way that their season was na nagkaroon ng pause because of health protocols? But Coach Louie has been preaching hard work. He has been preaching effort. He has been preaching buy-in. Diba? Kung ako si John the Baptist, pinugutan ako ng ulo last season dahil pinik ko tong team na to. Honestly, diba? That's what everybody was saying. But diba? Ganun yan eh.
Brutal naman
nun. Kasi diba pare, I've been telling people this team plays the right way. They just needed the pieces. Now, John Amores shows up, Rai De La Rosa shows up, and of course, AJ Miranda is there. Nakita natin yung habits ng team. Pag nakakashoot, hindi parang season 97 na parang aksidenteng na shoot yung tira. Pag nakakashoot, pansinin nyo po, panoorin nyo sa replays, they run back on defense.
That's right.
That's a testament of how well coached this team is.
And every time we get to talk to Coach Louie Gonzalez up there, you can really feel the relief in his voice every time nakakakuha ng panalo. Because this is something that we were missing last year.
Ito yung team na ini-envision niya talaga. With Rai, John Amores, and AJ Miranda as in the forefront of the attack, and complementary players, JL De Los Santos, Giab, who is vastly improved, really stepping up. Siya yung pinaka-underrated na superstar na NCAA.
Yeah. I still want to imagine what would happen if Coach Hammer turned back the clock and played for JRU.
Could have happened, but didn't happen.
Could have happened.
But hindi nangyari. So, but we're happy, of course, for Coach Louie because this team plays the right way. Parang St. Benilde din. They play a different type of game. They're in your face. They're an effort-reliant team just like the LPU Pirates.
That's right. LPU Pirates naman ang pag-usapan natin ngayon. Probably the biggest surprise team of season 98 so far because in the preseason, they did well. They were okay. Obviously, season 97, that was a disappointing season for them. Pero yun yung transition season of the rookies of the Pirates at karamihan sa team na to, bata talaga. But coming into season 98, 7 wins already. Unfortunately for them, they lost earlier, but they're still having a good run.
Okay, earlier, so I said that I wasn't shocked with the win of Mapua because I believe that they're better than what their record is. What I was shocked about earlier was the performance of Enoch Valdez. Sinabi niya in one of our earlier games that in the second round, we're gonna see him 100%. But in this game, we did not see much of the demolition man, Enoch Valdez. Where was the demolition? Where was the aggressiveness? Where was the rebounds? If we do not see that from Enoch Valdez, who is arguably the best player on the LPU Pirates, I don't think the LPU Pirates will make it to the Final Four. And that's just me speaking from what I see and what we have seen from Enoch Valdez in the first round. Laking bagay, yun ang nawala kanina sa kanilang laro kontra sa Mapua.
Kasi yun yung question mark pagdating sa laro ng LPU. Who will be the alpha? Sa endgame.
Earlier, it looked like Guadagna.
Guadagna. I mean, kasi si Enoch Valdez, we know his pedigree. He's an energy guy. He's a guy that would give you extra possessions. He's a guy who plays hard all the time. Offensively, he might be limited right now. He doesn't have a decent outside shot. We call a spade a spade. Hindi siya consistent outside shooter. He gets his points on transition and crashing the boards. Sa second round, tatanggalin na yung mga strengths mo. Yan ang kagandahan ng double round robin. You are now scouted. The coaches would know what you would be doing. Now it's time for the other guys to step up. Kaya importante na si JM Bravo, Mac Guadagna, and Ato Barba take their game to the next level. And Mac Guadagna has been really inconsistent but nakikita na natin yung talagang kaya niyang gawin in the NCAA.
Nag-i-emerge
kanina big yung tinira niya. After a timeout.
Tumalog lang.
And I did make a prediction, and this is rare that I make a prediction while doing the pregame. Sinabi ko na most improved player this season, si Maclod Guadagna.
Pwede. Although we have a lot of players in season 98 na malaki yung
gotta
in-improve.
be Maclod though, Mars.
Pwede.
So far
So far si Maclod Okay. So let's now go from the top guns. Sa top half natin, top 3 teams natin, let's now go to the middle of the pack. And let's start with the San Beda Red Lions finishing the first round 6-3. Coach Hammer.
Well, with my San Beda Red Lions, anong nangyayari dito? No, I'm I would always tell this. They've been playing really well, packing the paint, taking away things.
Bowler pa.
Taking away things, alumni bowler yan. But taking away things from the offense. But ang nangyayari sa San Beda Red Lions, for some odd reason, the past 3 losses that they had, big shots were made. Guadagna, Montaño had been lights out when they played San Beda. Made 6 3-pointers and could never be found after it. Giab knocked down a crucial 3-pointer on the left wing against JRU when San Beda was making a run in the 4th quarter. And oh my goodness, Migs Oxon, the spread was 9 points, made 3 3-pointers. On that
I just
game.
love Martz's commentary in that game.
Yes,
San Beda and Benilde.
Exactly. I mean,
what can you do with a shot like that? What can you do?
I was
Tinanong ko si Justin Sanchez.
He made it.
Halos inakap mo na si Oxon. It's a testament on the work ethic that has been discussed ad nauseum about Migs Oxon.
I'm just sad that there was no camera on Martin's face when he had that reaction.
Oh, sobrang big shot yun. But going back to San Beda, they're playing hard on both ends of the floor. James Quecote has been the King Lion.
By the way, shout out to James.
Yes.
If James is watching,
nakita ko dumidepensa.
MVP, diba?
He tried very hard to get that MVP for us.
It was his
it was
already.
his.
Pero nakausap ko rin si Renzo kanina eh. Sabi ni Renzo Navarro, nung 3 minutes, wala nang humingiti eh.
Pakwakan na eh.
Seryoso na. Oo. Di kita na.
But the question for San Beda is, who would step up off the bench? They are the strongest starting team, but they are the 2nd worst bench-producing team. And they give up the most points to the opposite bench.
Okay.
So yan yung magiging tanong ngayon.
Anton, I give San Beda to Coach Hammer because he's very close with that team. Let's now talk about the back-to-back defending champions, the Letran Knights. Okay, this is a team that, has had a lot of ups and downs in season 98 and very interesting games as well. Maganda yung simula, pangit simula, kinakapos sa dulo, tapos sila yung nakahabol. Merong mga ganong moments itong Letran Knights. Your assessment of their performance in the first round.
Before I give my assessment, I have a question for you, Martin.
Sino Martin?
You.
Ako. Okay. Sige.
What is the opposite of floppy?
Strong, firm.
Firm.
Yeah, firm.
I'm staying firm with my pick.
Yeah.
You should.
Okay,
And
for
that
obvious
is-
reasons.
that is-
For obvious reasons. Letran, I believe like in terms of the core, the championship core, it's still there. Okay, sanay sila. They have Luis Angalang, Fran Yu, who, by the way, is very aggressive, and that's a good thing for Letran. To have Fran Yu start the games off aggressive. Brent Paraiso is back. And para sa akin, yung nangyaring suspensions kay Sanggalang
napaganda para
at
sa
kay
kanila.
Brent Paraiso, mga good boy na eh. Bagong buhay na, di ba? Every game,
Gumagano na ngayon.
gumaganyan.
Sanggalang,
Diba?
Anghel
So,
na.
they know what's at stake. They know what they can and cannot afford to do. So my assessment for the Letran Knights is that they're right there. They're right on track. I mean, we're gonna see them right now, middle of the pack.
Yeah.
Pero yung mga bagay na nangyari, yung mga talo na nakamit nila or nakuha nila, natamo, these are the things that are gonna help them become a better team in the second round.
That's right. Nararamdaman mo sa mga laro nila that they're always there. They're still a very good team.
It's surprising for the Letran Knights. We've watched them in season 97, in season 95 when they won their first back-to-back championships. They're an interior-made team. They score on the inside. Right now, they're number 2 when it comes to rebounding. They give up the least rebounds to their opponents, and they control the boards during their games. But key stat here, Rayson, Franyu, Brent Paraiso, number 1 in 3-point field goal percentage. Under 34%. So that would be crucial dahil nagbago yung tema ng opensa nila. But the defense is still there, and look for Letran Knights to make a run.
Okay, in the second round. Now let's go to a team that we expected to be at least in the hunt for the Final Four, or at least for a Final Four spot, the Perpetual Altas. Right now, as it sits, they're 4-5 in the team standings. They are number 5 right now, but obviously, separated by 2 games. Etong San Beda, Letran, tsaka Perpetual. I mean, this is a team that's supposed to carry the momentum that they had. A Final Four finish in Season 97, papuntang Season 98, dapat nasa peak sila magsisimula.
Guys, dito ako pinaka nahihirapan. I do not know where to start.
Kasi naglalaro ka
with the Perpetual Altas. I'm good friends with Boss Anton Tamayo. I play basketball there every Wednesday night. But I have to be honest here on this show. There are games that they are beating themselves. Just like that game against San Beda.
26 offensive rebounds.
I mean, that is unforgivable. There is no excuse for that. There are losses na alam mong they were right there in the end. They had a chance to win those games. But yung mga pagkatalo against San Beda where they seem uninspired, those are the games that hurt Perpetual. And like Mapua, they're better than what their record is. That's what I believe. And I'm a fan of the players that they have. Jello Razon, Kim Aurin, these are guys with loads of potential. Peter Pan Barkuma, first game was good, but the rest of the way, he hasn't been himself.
Yeah.
So I think Perpetual has a lot of problems to figure out, but the good thing is, they're right there in the middle, so kaya pang humabol.
And their dogs are playing. Mark Denver Omega, John Abyss, controlling the boards. Kailangan lang nila makashoot ng tire. Kasi the system is there. Nakikita natin, even in tight games, the triangle has been efficient and proficient for them. Hindi nila kailangan lumayo doon. And they're the number 1 rebounding team. Nakita natin, 26 offensive rebounds against the number 1 paint defending team.
Okay.
Ibang klase yun. Kasi kinuha na ng rebound. Now it's time for the scorers to convert those shots.
That's right. All right. So after Perpetual, let's go through quickly. Arellano, EAC, and Mapua. Obviously, Arellano had a fantastic start to the season, but obviously they couldn't sustain it. They're now at 4-5 as well. Eto, ano kayang i-expect natin mula sa Arellano? EAC, still trying to find their first win of the season. And Mapua, who won earlier. And San Sebastian. You're right.
Well, with Arellano, they like playing it close. And then they have the chops in the end game because they have a very good backcourt in Shane Menina and Axel Doromal. They have very good offensive rebounders in their big guys, especially with Cade Flores providing the inside punch. But at the end of the day, sino yung magsa-step up? Tatanggalin yung mga strengths mo pagdating ng second round. Si Doromal, makakakita yan ng mga hard show, ng hard traps. So who would be stepping up from the other guys?
I think he just said it perfectly for Arellano. For San Sebastian, okay, so si Bailey's Akot, one of our courtside reporters, we were talking yesterday, and I asked him, who you think is going to be the MVP? And he had an interesting thought. Sabi niya, I think Axel Doromal is a hooper.
Yeah.
When you say hooper, this is a guy, just give him the ball, he'll create. Itchy Altamirano, he's also a hooper to me. So I feel like these guys who have the basketball for both Arellano and San Sebastian respectively, kung maganda yung kanilang pinapakita, their team will play well as well because it starts with them. So these two guys have to come alive. These all-stars have to be all-stars in the second round if they want to make a run in the Final Four.
Okay, and then EAC Generals later, susubukan nilang manalo. Of course, I think that's the main thing for EAC.
Anything
Just
that
get their first win.
Anything that they would do above and beyond what they have shown in the first round would be an A+ grade, especially in this game. They need to look forward to things, especially to get that first win, to get the monkey off their back, and continue to stay and play within the system.
At itong Mapua Cardinals, of course, they're not yet giving up. 2 wins right now. Ang nasa isip nila, hindi pa to imposible. Hindi pa tapos ang season. Pwede pa.
Sweep ang hinahabol niyan sa second round. Yun ang iniisip niya.
Okay. That's gotta be the biggest comeback in NCAA history if they can survive 1-8 and make it to the Final Four.
That's right. We'd love to see that though. We'd love to keep the conversation going. We can go hours here talking about these teams, but unfortunately, we got to go to the second game today. At ang second game po natin, EAC Generals, at number 10 right now, going up against the Benilde Blazers, the number 1 team in the league. Coach Hammer and myself will be bringing you along dito po sa laban ng EAC kontra Benilde. Pero maraming salamat, brothers. Mr. Pure Business Anton,
back-to-back games, no?
Rojas and Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio.
The All-Star, awarding, diretso sa panel kinabukasan. Good job,
Yes, sir.
Just like the teams.
Yes.
Just like the teams and some of the all-stars.
Okay, so susunod na po, EAC kontra Benilde. Maraming salamat mga kapuso sa inyong pagtutok in your favorite in-between sports and entertainment show. This has been Game On!
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing Need to Know, a weekly explainer series from GMA News and Public Affairs.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Here's what you need to know.
Watch Need to Know, available on GMA News Facebook page and our YouTube channel.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
Sinasabi namin na parang we will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Hi, I'm Howie Severino. My colleagues and I developed this idea of creating a podcast as a safe space for sharing insights with leaders and interesting people across diverse backgrounds. I've been a journalist for 33 years as a newspaper reporter, news anchor, online editor, and documentary maker. But podcasting is fresh territory for me. Check out the Howie Severino podcast, an original for GMA News and Public Affairs. New episodes will stream every Thursday. Listen for free on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google Podcasts, and other platforms. Empower yourselves and be safe.
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Right outside our venue. Dito po sa Philoil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City. Excited fans on a Sunday. Excited pong mapanood ang kanilang mga kupunan. You guys are seeing the fans of the Benilde Blazers and of course the Emilio Aguinaldo College Generals dahil sila po ang tampok sa ating second game today. Pero bago natin puntahan yan, let's go first the result of our first game here. 62-59 win. This is officially the second victory of the Mapua Cardinals in season 98, and that brings us to the second game. EAC kontra Benilde, 3 p.m. dito po. Live na live sa GTV. Napakagandang laban na ito. Number 1 versus number 10. Will we see an upset today o mapapatuloy ba ang rampage ng Benilde Blazers? Yan po ang inyong abangan. Live streaming, nandyan tayo, YouTube, Facebook at NCAA Philippines, Twitter and Facebook at GMA Sports PH. But we are seen, mga kapuso, primarily on your television sets on GTV. My name is Martin Javier. Got you covered for a second matchup on Sunday. Dito po sa loob ng Philoil Eco Oil Center in San Juan, working alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio.
Ganda na laban natin ngayon and both teams of course. Ang EAC kaya ako sinasabi maganda kasi bagong bagong simula to para sa kanila for the second round to catch their first win. Samantala, ang kabilang kupunan naman, the College of St. Benilde Blazers, looking to continue their splendid run in Season 98.
That's right, Coach Hammer. Yan ang sitwasyon natin dito, EAC kontra Benilde. Pero syempre, kukumplituin tayo ng ating dalawang courtside reporters for today. And here they are. Two beautiful ladies reporting for our teams. Muna sa EAC, nandyan si Trisha Lindo. Hi, Trisha. And on the other side, reporting for the Benilde Blazers, we got Chloe Carrillo. Trish, Chloe, good luck later, and we are looking forward to your reports, your stories about the players and the coaches. Let me go first to Coach Hammer here. EAC Generals, binanggit mo, panibagong simula. Makakuha lang yung unang panalo.
Makaisa lang. Mahatanggal lang ba yung, maipagpag lang yung malas-malas na inabot nila in the first round. And of course, napakahirap. It's a tall order, especially when they have faced all the teams right now. Kailangan lang nila na magkaroon ng vote of confidence with each other para makalaro ng maayos. Dahil tama naman yung ginagawa nila even in their past game, sa dulo lang nagkatalo.
And a bit of a shake-up in the lineup nitong EAC Generals. Mamaya po pag-uusapan natin yan. Pero nakikita natin dyan, sitting atop of the team standings right now are the Benilde Blazers at 7-1. Isang talo yan, nanggaling lang yan sa back-to-back defending champions sila Letran Knights. But the rest, tinanggit mo kanina, dun sa game on, sila yung laging consistently malaki ang lamang kontra sa kanilang mga kalaban.
Malaki yung point differential nila at 9.5. Mamaya, hihimayin natin yan throughout the game, Martin. But the good thing about the Benilde Blazers is they're hungry. Hindi nila pinapansin. They just play possession by possession. And it's a testament to the coaching of Coach Charles.
Yeah. And they rarely meltdown or breakdown in the second half.
Sanay sila maglaro ng pitpitan.
Yeah, sustained yung kanilang sistema. Kung ano lang pinapakita nila first half, ganun din sa second half. Alright, let's go first to their first round encounter. Siyempre po, nasa round 2 na tayo. So, meron na tayong basis kung ano ba yung magiging performance ng dalawang teams natin ngayon. But, first round, they met October 1, 2022. Ito, sinubukan ng EAC humabol against Benilde, especially in that fourth quarter. But key guys, ang umambag para dito sa Benilde, gave them a comfortable cushion in the most crucial stretch of the game, and they sealed the deal.
Well, of course, these guys are primed up to play. Talking about the Benilde Blazers, andyan yung mga Will Gozum, andyan yung Robbie Naive, but Miguel Ocson, 14 points, Miggy Cortez at 12 points on that game. And in the end game yun talaga mababa ang scoring. That's what College of St. Benilde does. Yeah. Ngayon, magaling dumipensa tong team na to They will take away the sweet spots ng opensa mo. Pipilitin kanila maglaro ng one-on-one. Pag tao por tao, medyo dehado ka dito sa team na to dahil malalim.
That's right. At if I'm not mistaken, that was the comeback game of Nix Ocson dahil nawala siya ng 2 games. So 14 points agad. Albeit, you know, not being so good from the field dahil medyo mababa yung clip niya doon. But that was a good comeback for him. Miggy Cortez with 10 points. For EAC, Allen Liwag with 15 and Ralph Robin will not be with the team moving forward for EAC, scoring 15 points. So the other guys need to step up now for Coach Oliver Bunyi. At ganyan nga yung ginawa nung ibang mga general dito sa Emilio Aguinaldo College. Their previous matchup was against the San Sebastian Stars. We covered that game, Coach Hammer. And you see them trying all throughout the game. Yun nga lang sa huli, yung sunod-sunod na tres ng San Sebastian, yun na ang nagbigay sa kanila ng panalo.
4 of 4 in the final 1 minute and 42 seconds of the game. But going back to that ball game, dikit yung laban natin, free throw shooting contest. Yun lang yung naging spread in the second half. Pero hindi ka mananalo pag yung dalawang all-star mo. Isa 2 points, isa 3 points. Hindi ka mananalo pagka ganyan yung ginagawa ng iyong oponan dahil markado ka na Markado ka na dito, wala nang Ralph Robin. So, hahanap ka na lang ng ibang pagkukuhanan ng puntos and ina-expect naman natin na maglalaro ng hard itong EAC Generals.
And you're right. Allen Liwag was nowhere to be found. Kasama na rin ang ating All-Star Game MVP na si Nat Cosejo. Pero ang inasahan nila dun sa laban na yun, ito yung JP Maguliano na gustong-gusto nating nakikita. Aggressive, shooting from the outside, putting on the moves against the big guys of San Sebastian. That was a great game for JP. Yun nga lang, kinapos ulit.
No, salutatorian lang yung inabot. Hindi naging valedictorian for that game. But he had a monster double-double in that ball game. And he was really hustling. Kaya lang kinapos kasi wala gaanong tulong from his
teammates, nakita natin, Adam Doria. Andre? The shooter?
Adam.
Doria
Adam.
had a strong start but finished with 11 points. He was at 9 points in the second half. Pero ito yung mga numero niya this season. Yung
per
development
season.
niya.
95, 97, and 98.
Constant
Ayan.
threat to get a double-double every game. 19 points and 9 boards last game.
And I still remember how we discovered him dito sa NCAA. Magic bunot noon ni Coach Ariel pa season. Tapos JP Maguliano went for 30. Diba? In their 30 and maybe 16 rebounds para dito kay JP Maguliano. So ganyan yung identity, yung totoong laro nito ni JP Maguliano that we wanna see consistently for EAC.
Laban lang. Kailangan lumaban dito ng EAC dahil walang magbibigay ng panalo. Second round na, kukuhanin yan ng bawat kupunan.
Okay, now let's go to the other side for the Benilde Blazers. Etong team na to, riding on another big winning streak kasi na-break ng bahagya nung natalo sila sa Letran. Ngayon, they have found their groove dito sa regain their form dito sa NCAA Season 98. And in that game against one of the heavyweights dito sa NCAA against the San Beda Red Lions, it was mano-a-mano. Two heavyweights trading haymakers, but in the end, it was Miguel Oczon getting the last laugh.
Iba yung nilaro ni Mix Oxon that game. But do you want to go back to the interview that Coach Charles had? And that was the testament of having a solid program in the NCAA, and they just took that win.
Yeah.
Hindi mo pwedeng sabihin na pinatalo na San Beda. Tinalo talaga nila yung San Beda with the way that they played, the way they shared the basketball, and the way they took away the other things that San Beda could do. Especially with this guys. Will Gozo, ang laking bagay na hindi na niya hinahawakan madalas yung bola. Yung seal and post entry sa kanya na dinunk niya, it's just part of the offense. Oxon, shot maker, extraordinaire. I ran out of superlatives describing this guy. Big fan of the way that he plays. He plays the right way. Yan na lang ang masasabi natin. This team plays the right way. And if they stay the course, they might get another championship for the College of St. Benilde.
Oo, pwede. Ito yung resulta nung laban ng San Beda kontra Benilde. San Beda led it momentarily in that fourth quarter.
Pero di bumibigay
63 to 61.
Di bumibigay.
Yeah. But Mix Oczon with several haymakers and finally a knockout punch.
Yep. 8 points in the final 2 minutes of that ball game. 2 3-point shots and 1 basket in transition. At yung depensa nila, yan yung underrated with the Blazers this season.
Alright. So susunod na po, hindi namin na kayo paghihintayin pa. Ang huling laban natin ngayong hapon na to on a Sunday. Ito po sa GTV EAC kontra Benilde. Let's now turn it over to our Coliseum announcer.
Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Live ngayon sa GTV worldwide sa pamamagitan ng GMA Pinoy TV at GMA News TV International. At may live streaming pa sa gmanetwork.com, NCAA Philippines website at sa YouTube, Facebook, and Twitter. Welcome back to the Phil Oil Echo Oil Center as we continue with the elimination round and today's main game featuring our host school, the Emilio Aguinaldo College, and the College of St. Benilde in Season 98 Men's Basketball of your NCAA. Let's first call out the starters of our host, the EAC Generals. At forward, number 8, JC Luciano. At center, number 11, JP Maguliano. At guard, number 23, Ralph Bahon. The other guard, number 31, Belmar Maloa. And the other forward, number 34, Alden Liwan. Your head coach is Oliver Kluge.
Kilalanin natin ang magsisimula para kay Coach Oliver Bunyi. And he's liking this combination of Bahon and Baloa. Diyan sa kanyang guard position.
Go hard! Go hard maglaro yung dalawang yan eh.
Kasama nila si JC Luciano, JP Maguliano. Siyempre nandiyan si Allen Liwag on the other side. Ito magsisimula para sa Benilde Blazers. Last time out, medyo nagkaroon ng shake-up sa starting lineup. Gustong gulatin ni Coach Charles ang San Beda. Ngayon, ito na, back in the starting unit are Miguel Oczon, Will Gozo, alongside Carlo Lim. JC Collier at ang kanyang swerte dyan na si Ladis Lipalang. Our referee is headed by Crew Chief and FIBA International Referee Mike Tolentino alongside John Tangkion and Jemar Taliedo. Here we go. The EAC Generals at 0-9. The Benilde Blazers at 7-1. Our second offering on a Sunday, October 16, the NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball Tournament. Achieve greatness every day. Martin Javier alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio. First quarter begins. Ito po. First crack at the basket para dito sa Benilde Blazers. Sporting their dark jerseys, Carlo Lim, the surprise starter today, nailing the three-pointer to open the scoring.
And that's another thing that they have been doing consistently this season. Talagang they're engaging the other guys, not only the main guys ng kanilang opensa. But speaking of main guys,
Miguel Longzon overshooting the mark that time, but early on, in the first 45 seconds, you see the relentless activity of the guards of Benilde. Pine-pressure na nila dito, nakakuha ng agaw kanina. Hindi lang talaga na-convert sa basket.
Kung pwede lang dagdagan yung numbers ng All-Stars per school, yung Cortez at saka yung Option kasama eh. Sure. Apat yan eh. Apat na consistent. Pwede mo pang ipasok yung Sampo dahil maganda yung inilalaro. Underrated.
Yeah. Madami dito sa Benilde. Kaya
quality.
Kompleto rekado sila. Itong season 98. Itong si Allen Liwag gustong bumawi dito at 2 points in their previous game. Baseline jumper masyadong malakas. And here comes EAC. Paloa, Tapain, tandang hanap. Papunta dito kay Allen Liwag. And EAC is now on the board. Let's go first to Benilde side with Chloe Carillo. Chloe, go ahead.
Gentlemen, manatili sa itaas at patunayan kung bakit sila ang nasa tuktok. Mukha nga yan ang gustong gawin ng Benilde Blazers para sa kanilang unang laro dito sa second round. For the Blazers, the #1 spot pressure is just a motivation to stay consistent and persistent. The Benilde coaches have reminded the team that there is no room for complacency. Parehas man ang sistema sa preparation sa bawat kalaban. Pagdating sa laro ay dapat tuloy lang ang trabaho at improvement ng koponan. Dagdag nga ni team captain JC Collier, madami pang kailangan patunayan ang Blazers, kaya abangan natin kung masusustain ba ng team ang magandang nasimulan nilang momentum sa unang round. Balik muna sa inyo.
Chloe, maraming salamat. At para dito sa Benilde, of course, consistency is there. And in their previous years, na maganda yung nagiging simula nila sa first round. Oo, hindi lang umaabot sa Final Four dahil rumarami yung kanilang talo pagdating sa second round. Of course, they're looking at that, Coach Hammer. They're not forgetting their history. Ngayon, mas equipped sila papunta sa ating second round.
Championship winning coaches yun nandito.
Yeah.
Yung staff ni Coach T.Y. Tang. And then now with Coach Charles, Coach Gabby Severino won championships. Coach Marvin Benvenida. Coach Carlo has won championships din. So nakikita mo yung quality ng kanilang team and they have been there.
Yeah.
Especially with Coach Charles as a competitive player. Nung naglalaro pa siya. Very hyper-competitive yan, pero relax lang eh.
Very. Diba? Kahit sa pick-up games. Relax ba?
Relax!
Relax lang. Sige. Liwag, baseline, got it! Another basket for Allen Liwag. He is off to a fantastic start. Lahat ng 6 na puntos ng EAC galing sa kanya. Ito naman si Will Gozo, umatake. May foul na itinawag. Punta tayo sa EAC kasama si Trisha Lindo. Trisha, go ahead.
Morton and Morton, hukbo na hindi hihinto sa pagmarka. Ganyan may lalarawan ng EAC Generals ngayong panibagong gyera ang kanilang susuungin pagkapasok sa ikalawang round. Para naman sa veteran forward na si JP Maguliano, hindi man daw tulad ni King Cortiza at Ralph Robin ang maaaninag ngayon, tulong naman mula sa rookies ang kanilang aasahan. Bilang kuya sa team, payo ni Maguliano sa mga mas bata pang manlalaro ay kung hindi man tutumbasan ay sana lampasan pa nilang naging performance ng dalawa. Ito na rin daw ang tamang pagkakataon ng mga rookies para magpasiklab at gumawa ng sariling pangalan sa court. Ang tanong nating lahat, anong klaseng bala kaya ang papakulan ng mga General Union? Yan ang ating tututukan. Balik sa inyo.
Trisha, maraming salamat. Of course, tama ka dun. Tsansa para mag-step up dun sa mga players na usually hindi nagagamit pag nandyan si Robin at Cortiza. And one of those guys, Ralph Bahon scoring that time around. So 8-all EAC keeping in step with Benilde here in the first quarter.
Gusto ko itong Allen Liwag na attack mode.
Yeah.
Gusto ko yung ganyan, yung gigil niya pag naglalaro. Huli ko nakita yan, kalaban Arellano, opening game. Doon ko huling nakita yung ganyang katingin na Allen Liwag.
Alam mo, sana nabuhayan siya dun sa ating all-star game kahapon. As we see, Lebalam is the triple try. Outlet here. Luciano with the catch. Pero ang tangkad nung nakabantay. Bahon will drive. Luciano. Supal-pal ni Will Gozum.
Hindi pwedeng malambot umangat dito sa front line ng CSB.
Take a look at this sequence right here. What a pass coming from Baloa to Allen Liwag, and then another basket here. A confident shot over. That is Lipalam.
Gusto ko yung isa yung tinapboardan niya eh.
Ito ulit siya, Coach Hammer. 8 points para dito kay Allen Liwag. 4 out of 5 from the field.
Yan, ganyan na kayong dalawa. Will Gozum.
Will Gozum on the other side. Nakikipagpalitan ng puntos dito kay Allen Liwag.
Doon ka lang gagaling kung nakipagbakbakan ka eh. Magaling din yung kamatchup mo.
Early duel in the first quarter mula sa Kibix natin eh.
Wala na ibang pupuntahan yung opensa na itong EAC kundi kay Allen Liwag. And then it revolves around him eh, para malibre yung kanyang mga kakampi.
Carlo Lim in transition. And Benilde is back in front. And this is a guy that you want in your lineup.
Yeah, of course. Badiin maglaro eh. CSB number 1 in fast break points. Hindi ka pwede magtapo ng bola rito. Hindi pwedeng mamigay ka ng mga long rebounds because they would run in transition just like that. Kanina, Will Gozum nakakuha ng secondary break and then Carlo Lim on a transition layup.
Dikit ang ating simula dito. Over 4 minutes gone sa ating first quarter. Only a 2-point lead for Benilde.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing me.
Balik aksyon sa NCAA Season 98. Ito yung hanap ni Magoliano. Pagkatapos umatake, Allen Liwag.
Alam ko idadunk.
4 out of 5 to begin this game. This was the short hook earlier. Pump fake, up and under, and around Mark Sanko that time.
Mahaba tsaka athletic kasi si Allen. Yung laro niya 3-4 eh. Typical new age 3-4. Well, hindi na new age eh. Yan yung generation nila na talagang stretch big yung nilalaro ng mga 4. Yeah. Parang 4 na perimeter player na skill set na magkakasabay.
Istorya nito ni Allen Liwag. Pagdating sa EAC, 6'3 lang. Pero nung nag-pandemic, grew 3 inches to reach 6'6".
And 1?
Yan natin kung ibibigay sa kanya. But for Allen Liwag, this is a good bounce-back performance already. And we're just in the first quarter.
Ba't ganun parati?
He went 0 out of 7 against San Sebastian. Napanood natin yun.
Passive shame. There are times na, kasi yung pedigree nito ni Allen Liwag, can shoot from the outside, very athletic, can finish inside. Pang superstar.
That's right. Yung ano nga eh, All-Star, they were saying he's the number 2 rebounder. But that was just because of his underwhelming performance against San Sebastian. Kaya bumaba siya to number 2. But most of the way, he is our best rebounder. 10 to 12. Sanko, hanap kay Gozum, double team. Sanko on the catch. Good defense coming from EAC. Bounce pass. Bahon. Wala. Battle for the loose ball. Ending up with Colliar. Benilde has the numbers. Lim will attack. Step through. Napasa ni Luciano. The save by Gozum. Laro lumabas na si Will.
Nakaapak. Size 14.
And we're seeing yung pakiramdam mo, Coach Hammer, no? A revitalized EAC team. Diba?
Hey, if your superstar is playing like that, you should, umangat yung laro ng mga kampi. I'm very hard on Allen Liwag, especially when I do his games, because I see such superstar potential in this kid. He was part of the national team pool. Remember, isa sa mga final cuts ng national team pool as a collegiate player. So, meron at meron to pagka sinilip ka nung SPP program natin, di ba? So, dapat nagtitake charge ka talaga sa games. Can't be passive.
Happened a few weeks bago tayo nagsimula sa season 98. Art Cosa kakapasok lang. Pumuntos agad. Tabla tayo, 12 all. Another deadlock in the first frame. Pang-apat natin dito sa ating first 10 minutes. Robin Ive. Benilde. Still up there. Sanko for 3.
Great
That's
pass.
too strong.
Great
Kinal
pass.
pulls it down.
Good look. Drive and kick. Number 1 rule, never help on the corner. Pinapractice na yan ng mga players ngayon, yung corner 3.
Kinal. Ooh, that one was intended for Cosa.
Tama yung basa ni Kinal pero si Art Cosa, he should have parked himself on the corner. Number 1 rule na yun, when somebody penetrates from the wing, gets deep enough, magro-rotate yung tao, somebody should be on the weak side corner kasi yun yung Manu Ginobili na pasa.
Anong nangyari doon? Sinalubong niya.
Umangat siya umangat siya dun sa low wing area na mahirap na look for a pass. Parang pa-hook pass na yun galing sa ilalim. But that's an easy basket dito. Again, number 1 assist team.
Mark Sanko. Sa mga most improved natin sa season 98, pumuntos na doon. Back to a 2-point lead for Benilde. Kinal. Cross-court pass. Cosa for 3. Babawe. Off to the right. Corteza with the board. And Benilde on the attack once again. Sanko. Pick and roll action with Corteza. There's a foul first on the floor.
Tama, ang ganda ng flow ng opensa dito ng St. Benilde. After engaging their fast break, running their lanes, big break. Ito, Corteza nagbababa ng bola, quick pass, and then hit the screen and roll action. Wala na tinatawag na plays. Pero off-ball movement, playing selfless, unselfish basketball, hot potato basketball. Ang bilis ng bola gumalaw. Kaya yung depensa, nahihirapan din, lalo na pag hindi kondisyon.
And constant movements. Etong off the ball, mga manlalaro ni Coach Charles. Wide open is Doria. One of their best shooters, Cosejo, with a cleanup.
And Gary Jumper, All-Star Game MVP, Nat Cosejo. Kung kailangan nila ng buwelo, yun na yun para sa kanila ni Allen Liwag.
Yep.
Good backdoor.
Wow,
Good
what a
read.
cut. Pero masyadong malalim para dito kay Prince Carlos.
Gusto ko yung lalaro ng EAC ngayon dito, trading energy for energy. Hindi sila bumibigay. Ito ang dapat nilang laruin. Nothing to lose.
Right.
Everything to gain.
Doria the catch and shoot. Wala pa rin para kay Adam. Cosejo pulls it down again and another cleanup job for Nats.
This EAC team, I told people in the first game, they have a very deep rotation with their big guys. They have dogs. They have dogs that would crash the boards. Maguliano, Cosejo, Liwag, Umpad na vastly improve.
Correct. At si Cosejo nga, kahapon kami MVP. Also, in one game this season, he had 27 points.
Pwede naman pala makipagdikdikan Yun lang yung hinihingi dito ni Coach Oliver. Kasi nung naglalaro si Coach Oliver, in the collegiate, yan Yan ang laro niya. I think nag-abot na sila nila Coach Jun Limpot mo during his playing years. Coach Richard Del Rosario yung batch niya Or a little bit younger. Yung next transition ng mga big guys sa De La Salle.
Yung kasabayan na yung mga
yun.
Flores. In and out, nilinis yung ring. Naive gets them another chance, and Naive will shoot 2 free throws in a bit. Ito yung open shot ni Adam Doria, but right there to clean up the mess was Nat Cosejo. And one more time, Nat with a strong pull down, and he puts it back in. 16-14 lead for the EAC Generals.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online, Dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital, we show you what's next now.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista?
We're back to the coverage. Sa first quarter pa rin tayo. Silipin natin ang ating head-to-head matchup dito. Round 2, Allen Liwag, Will Gozum. Two frontrunners natin yan. Statistically, at least sa MVP race, two of the best bigs that we have in the NCAA.
Note to Mr. Anton Rojas na nagsusulat ng script natin, lagi mo ilagay si Allen Liwag ha, para ganun ka diin yung start. Ganda ng start ni Allen Liwag ngayong game na to. And statistically, the numbers would be there for Allen Liwag. It is for him to be a little bit more assertive. On the flip side, Will Gozum has been impressing me. I picked him as an MVP. We picked him as the MVP, but playing within the system, that's different for him.
Still getting a ton of numbers.
Yan yung pro level na laro. Hiningi sa'yo yung numero, but within the system, and he's providing him solid numbers and vastly improved defensively.
Yun yung napansin ko rin kay Will. Upped his block numbers this season. Pinapahirapan yung mga drivers ng kabilang teams.
I mean, with what they did in their past game, in the last game nila against San Beda, Corteza was taking one of the most talented forwards in JB Bayo, also an all-star. Tapos si Will Gozum nasa likod lang. So para siyang linebacker, tapat-tapat lang siya. Pagka may kailangan ni clean up, nandoon siya to challenge. Tapos yung lipalam yung kapalitan niya.
Imagine.
Luxury.
16 all. Tabla ulit tayo sa ating first frame. And that has been the theme in this game so far. Cosa, high-low play para sa EAC. Cosejo with another basket.
These guys are dogs. And si Cosejo, nakita na natin to season 97, before he transferred. Ganyan talaga maglaro yan, 4 na undersized
That's right. At may kaha. Corteza.
Charge.
That's an offensive foul on Miggy Corteza. So EAC will get the chance to stretch their lead.
I like this new pecking order ng EAC. They have Maguliano as their leader. And everybody is responding with the way that he plays. Hard. Diin lang. Ayun, sakripisyo. Minsan lang Ipapagpag mo rin yan bukas Batang-bata.
Tama. Mapapahinga mo naman yan. Here's Cosejo. Isa na naman. Kapos lang para kay Nat. Ito ngayon si Robin Ive. Nada pa si Cosa. Corteza misses the lefty lane. Rebounded by Maguliano. Quickly to Cosa. Alright, Cosa navigating. Wala lang on the other side.
Pabaliktad na pektos lang yung nagamit.
Sayang yan para sa EAC. Ito ngayon ang Benilde. Papawi si Robin Ive. Wala. Canal gets it. Under a minute remaining in our first quarter.
Sota, walang tinatawag na play ang EAC. They just playing with their instincts within the framework of their offense. Uy! Ay, pamaagaw doon.
Maguliano takes the midi. Wala. Follow-up of the offensive rebound. Adam Doria gets fouled.
Parang pinakawalan. Kung ano man ang sinabi ni Coach Oliver Bunye over the weekend after the game against San Sebastian, the boys are responding well. Wala ka na mabibigay na instruction dyan. Martin, I experienced an 11-game losing streak when the defunct PBL was still playing. And then going into the NCAA, my squad had a 5-game losing streak. This was in season 83. 83 ba? Hindi. 81. Season 81 in 05. So it was very difficult for us. And then there was a coaching change. Masok si Coach Koy. Wala ka na may integrate Panay ba tayong play at maglaro lang kayo. Back-to-back wins.
Nabuhayan kayo.
Oo, nabuhayan. And then the following season, that was the first championship after 28 years. In season 82. So talagang ganyan May mga times that gut check time yan Especially for a program like EAC na relatively one of the newest members of the NCAA.
And this is the year that they're hosting.
Yep. And that's yun lang yung mahihigit sa mga players mo lumaban sila. Dumikdik lang din sila. The wins will just be an outcome of the habits that they put in.
That's right. Gozum all alone. Pull-up lay-in. Di aabot. Yung last shot attempt neto ni Nico Quinal. So at the end of the first 10 minutes of action, it is the EAC Generals. They're in front by 1, 19-18. Exciting second quarter coming up next.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
High five.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program.
Ate V!
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang mayalam.
Welcome back to the coverage. This is your NCAA Season 98 live on GTV. Miriam Manalo, ang ating halftime performer. Mamaya-maya po after the second quarter. Habang papunta sa huddle yung mga teams natin.
Representing CSB colors.
Oh,
si
yun
Miriam.
na eh. Naka-green and white.
Uh-huh.
Okay, so mamaya pa abangan yung kanyang performance. But at the start of the second frame, it's a 1-point lead for the EAC Generals. You guys are joined by Martin Aguirre, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, courtside reporters Ish Lindo, and Chloe Carrillo. How surprised were you by that start of EAC, Coach Hammer?
Actually, I wasn't surprised. This was the EAC that you were expecting, that we were expecting.
Yeah.
Kasi they won a championship in the preseason, in one of the tournaments, collegiate tournaments under 25. EAC is a very talented team. They just didn't have a leader. Ngayon may clear pecking order, Maguliano trying to step up as one of the more seasoned vets ng kanilang koponan. They're playing loose. That's the important thing. Parang walang pressure maglaro. Eh, lahat naman ng makukuha mong maganda dyan, bonus na kung ganyan ang nagtatatalo ka sa first round. Bawi ka na lang.
That's right. Habang itong Benilde Blazers, well, nasasabayan naman nila itong EAC Generals. Yun yun lang, basing it from what we've seen in the first round, lalo na pagdating sa depensa, ine-expect natin na sila yung nakakaalaga dito.
Nag-a-adjust din kasi yung mga teams. So, they will take away your strength. So, you need to find ways to win.
Jimboy Pastoran. With daylight right there, knocking down the triple to open the scoring in the second frame. Ito po, ang ating lineup on the floor for the Benilde Blazers.
Credit the roller on that move. Sumabit yung nail guy, yung babangga sa roller, bumagsak. Yun yung tao ni Pastoran. So, important yung squats. Para kung ikaw yung nail guy, kaya mo sumalo ng big guys. Dinaanan bagsak.
Ito na ngayon ang Benilde.
Good pass.
Going to have a fast start in the second quarter. Mintis mula dito kay Naive. Bahon. Cosejo from the baseline. Cosejo puts it in.
Oh, the All-Stars came to play.
Yep.
Cosejo, 6 points. And a handful of boards. Check that, 8 points.
Yeah.
Itong si Nat Cosejo. Parehas na sila dito ni Allen Liwag.
A forced shot on the other side for Prince Carlos. Ito ngayon, si Tolentino. Their rookie point guard from Arellano High School. All day to shoot for Maguliano. That goes in and out. Battle for the loose ball. There's a foul against Benilde. Ito. We're just in the second quarter. 21 all. Already, our 7th deadlock of the game.
Maraming salamat. J.R. Apostol, always on top of things dito sa gilid natin.
Huwag lang bumati ng free throw.
Oo. Yung huling binati niya, no? Tayo rin yan, di ba?
Tayo rin. Dalawang sunod.
Kumpiyansa pa yung bata eh.
Okay, punta tayo ngayon sa EAC Generals. May update dito si Trisha Lindo. Trisha, go ahead.
A win for him is also a win for the EAC Generals. Even coming from a winless team, Nat Cosejo proved that no victory is too short to reach for an EAC General like him when he was named as the most valuable player in the All-Star basketball game yesterday. Nang makausap nga si Cosejo pagkatapos ng game, ani niya mas naging buo at solido pa daw ang kanyang kumpiyansa sa sarili. Aminado ang team na naging madanik nga ang mental pressure na bigay nila sa kanilang sarili simula nang matikman nila ang unang talo nila this season. Now entering the second round, they just want to shake the pressure off their shoulders, saying that they have nothing to lose. For them, a stronger and tougher mindset this time is their sword to battle their way up. That's all for the Generals bench. Back to you, gentlemen.
Ganda ng bangga niya. Sorry, Mart, nakita ko kasi ang ganda ng
Go zoom, ano? Ako, Coach Hammer, my expectation from Cosejo in season 98 is to be a consistent double-double guy.
Oo,
Because he's very capable eh.
Saka laban maglaro.
Laban
maglaro eh. Yung mga puntos niya, hindi tinatakbo yung play para sa kanya.
Correct.
Tipo kong player, mga magagandang kampeng kukuha ng bola talaga eh.
Oh, Adam Doria rattling it home. It's back to a 3-point lead, or the lead is back with the EAC. Ito po si Nat Cosejo. 8 points already in the first half to go along with 3 rebounds. Mamaya-maya, papasok ulit yan para kay Coach Oliver Bunye. But Adam Doria nailing EAC's first 3-point basket right here on an awkward step back again.
Rip, snatch back, between the legs, get your foot right, feet right rather, dahil dalawa yung gumalaw. Knocking it down. And a tough shot.
Yeah. Tough shot for Doria, but making it that time. Eto si Will Gozum. Gozum goes to work. 24-23. Will is now in double figures with 10 points.
Might be the first game that we would see Will Gozum take charge.
Yeah. Offensive-minded Will Gozum right here. Really asserting himself, that time shooting over Maguliano.
Alam mo si Will Gozum, he is listed at 6'5", pero he's more of my size, 6'4". Si Will Gozum, but his wingspan, mahaba eh.
Yeah.
Kaya very athletic pa.
That's right. Here's Marsanko. Ago. Mark Sanko will challenge Liwag. Oh, Sanko puts it in. What a play in transition for Sanko. But EAC counters here. Step back 3. Doria misses.
Play loose, yan.
Yeah.
Benga lang ng benga.
Now let's go to Benilde side. Sige, silipin muna natin yung gagawin ni Pastoran. Kick out, Sanko, pinag-iisipan. Pastoran, catch and shoot. Pastoran knocks it down. And let's now take this opportunity to go to Benilde side with Chloe Carillo. Chloe, what's your update?
Thank you, Martin. Diniin nga ni Coach Charles Yu na kailangan ayusin ang energy pagdating sa depensa at ang timing ng kanilang opensa. Paalala niya nga na hindi nga bibitaw ang Generals, kailangan pantayan ng Blazers ang energy na pinapakita ng Generals. Gentlemen, na pag-usapan nyo nga kanina ang detail-oriented coaching staff ng Benilde para sa kanila kompleto dapat ang visual, auditory at physical na paghahanda ng team. Kaya pasok nga sa visual ang kanilang scouting videos na dala pa nila dito sa dugout sa kanilang Phil Oil sa mga 10-minute videos na ito. Sinasummarize ang galaw na dapat pantayan ng kubanan. Ang coaches naman ang nagdadala ng auditory pagdating sa reviews ng kanilang game plans and strategies na kaakibat ng kanilang physical training on the court. The same preparation and the same respect for every opponent. Tingnan natin kung the same winning outcome ang ipapakita ng Blazers dito sa first half. Balik muna sa inyo.
Chloe, maraming salamat. Balikan natin yung report mo maya-maya lamang. The Benilde Blazers with that basket from Will Gozum have now created a 6-point lead in the second frame.
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala o hindi humihingi.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso sa presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Oh. So,
gusto na lang daw po niyang.
Balik sa laban natin. It's a 6-point spread para dito sa Benilde Blazers, and spearheading this attack is this guy, their guard off the bench. Used to be their second leading scorer way back in season 95 in Jimboy Pastoran. At syempre, si Will Gozum locked in. 12 points already in the first half for Will, and now they lead it by 6, their biggest lead of the game so far. Balikan natin yung report kanina ni Chloe, because you know, these detail-oriented coaches na meron ng Benilde Blazers, you know, they still have their video, yung pang-scout nila dun sa kanilang mga teams. And it's the constant reminders na tinitignan pa rin nila yan. As we see Bahon miss there, follow-up by Nat Cosejo again. 10 points na para kay Nat. Constant reminders. It's those types of ano ba?
Pag hindi mo ginagawa yung mga detalye na ganyan, wala ka dapat sa college.
Correct. At saka, kaya sila consistent. Kasi pinapaalalahanan sila at the dugout, ito, hindi mo ginagawa to. Kailangan mong abangan yung gantong galaw ng player na to. So, that's what makes them really a consistent team dito sa season 98.
Yep. Testament of how professional these guys are.
Uy! Pinasakay ni Bahon si Mix Oxzon.
Kita cycling shorts dun sa peke na yun.
Sir Paul Supan, the Mancom representative of Jose Rizal University.
Lalaro ko JRU. Yan, tanungin nyo. Yan ang tanungin nyo.
Yan.
Yan.
Ang may sagot.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Nakita ko lang panay picture lang. Switzerland, no? Parang may classes siya na in-attendan, seminars.
Sana all naman, Father Vic.
NC po eh.
May NC pa pala. Pero Mancom representative ng Letran, Father Vic Calvo.
Makakapag-trip na lang tayo May. Yan.
Speaking of, gusto mag-trip pagdating ng May. Ayan, si Sir Dax Castellano, Mancom rep naman ng College of St. Benilde at ang season 97 Mancom chair natin. Sa amin, mga pamangkin niya, si Manu.
Nephews. Nakita ko yung isang photo nila, para 3 kids yung kasama.
Kasama niya.
Nire-recruit na agad eh.
Alam mo na.
Nire-recruit, alam mo na saan lalaro.
Dating coach to si Player at coach itong si Coach
Player si Anton.
Yun, correct. So,
good press break.
Mickey Corteza, specialty niya yan, pero lumabas yung pabanda niya. Here's Paloa. He's back on the floor. Very stocky guard nitong EAC Generals. EAC, nalamig ng bahagya. In the last 3 minutes of the second quarter, only 1 field goal made. There's a foul.
Ganda pa naman ng pag-staple ni Cuellar. Anong pinituhan yung handshake? Maganda makita kasi mula pagbaba pa lang ito, naka-staple stance dito si Cuellar. Yung hand, pwede mong i-ankle tapos bitawan mo. Ayun, yung forearm. Kasi pinapreventa niya umatake. Pero ganda may staple defense nito ni JC Cuellar.
Nahuli, nakababa yung kamay eh.
Tuwa ako dun sa mga guards na hindi katangkaran pero ang gagaling dumipensa. Ayun, naalala, Anjo Karam eh.
Not Cosejo puts it in again, plus the foul, a 3-point play opportunity. This guy is a man on a mission.
Pagpag lang. Medyo masakit daw eh.
Sakit.
But again, a confidence booster. Getting that All-Star Game MVP and then you have a game the following day. Pakiramdam mo, batsang-batsa yung ring niyan eh.
Yeah. And not Cosejo right now. 12 points, 4 rebounds. This is a day after he got the MVP in our GMA NCAA All-Star Game. So, there's a challenge here. They'll review this play.
Dapat parang American football, merong handkerchief yung mga coaches. Ihagis nila pag-challenge.
Ayan
Oo, dahil parang
landing
feeling nila in-undercut. Pero pa-challenge kasi si Corteza and umiwas siya dun sa shot attempt. Laging tinatawagan, mga kapuso, hindi yung landing. Ang tinatawagan, yung contact to the shot. Hindi po yung landing. Unless it's a landing spot foul na tumira yung player, pupuntahan mo sa ilalim. Yan. Automatic tinatawagan yan. Or pag sa underneath the basket, sasahurin mo. Yun yung term ng mga Pilipino pagka ganyan.
So yung sinisilip ng ating mga opisyalis dito.
It's inadvertent contact naman. Kasi nakita natin umiwas din si Corteza eh.
Yeah.
And he's not the type of guy that would do things like that.
That's right. Ito si Coach Charles Chu. Itong review na to, headed of course by our FIBA International referee, Coach Mike Tolentino.
So that's upgraded as an unsportsmanlike foul. That is why I am here and not calling fouls.
So they called it on the landing.
It was an unsportsmanlike foul.
Landing spot.
Landing spot.
Criteria 2 on number 12, Miguel Corteza.
Dahil nandoon na. You need to give space. Diyan sa shooter.
Kasi kinalakihan kong mga foul.
Nasa landing spot.
Mga Wilmer po.
NCAA
MVP Kevin Ramos. Mga Pag foul, foul talaga. Walang duda. Hard foul lang. Tapos ang unspo lang, pag above the head. Above the head, above the shoulder. Pag ayun lang. Kahit putok kilay, minsan wala pang tawag.
31-32.
It's a different time.
Yeah, different era. Ano, talaga mas physical eh.
Saka dati, pag hindi ka pumapost mo, nabigay.
Oh, what a move. From Adrian Baloa.
Change favor.
And now, the lead is back with the EAC. What a climb for them.
5-point swing.
Gozum taking off. Sinalubong ng dalawang players.
Ang sumapalpal sa kanya yung ball on that baseline drive.
Let's take a look at this strong move by Adrian Baloa. The fake, iniwasan si Mix Oxzon, pinabanda sa ring. 33-32. Change of hands once again in the second frame. Kanina, abante na ng 6 na puntos itong College of St. Benilde. Nat Cosejo is feeling it. Wala doon, pero may foul na itinawag against Benilde.
Laban tong EAC. Nakita mo pag may umatip, may kumakrush at kumakrush eh. Tapos, ayun, miss box out eh. I mean, number 15 ito si Mara. Na-feel na niya yung tao eh. Number one thing, ngayon dati ang tinuturo ko, Martin, lalagay mo yung bewang mo, balakang mo, tapos ilalak mo yung tao. Ngayon ang tinuturo na ng coaches, it's a cross-check parang hockey. You put your forearm, kasi hindi yan tinatawagan internationally. Once you feel the contact, ilabas mo na. Bayaan mo nang bumagsak yung bola. Kasi pag nakatalikod ka, magagaling na mag-swim yung mga players. Minsan,
mas makulit na.
Ka. Minsan nga, pag tumalon, tapos naka-box out ka, tinatawagan pa ng loose ball foul. So ngayon, cross-check na eh. Check the guy with your forearm on the chest, don't extend it, and then use your legs to push him out.
1 out of 2 for Dominguez. And ball will stay on the side of the Generals. It's an 8-point turnaround in the second quarter. Dominguez, nakablay sana. Wala. Here's Colliar. JC tumatakbo. Colliar bothered, stolen away by the Generals. And to win si Baloa. Adrian Baloa, Nat Cosejo was 13 points in the game. Dominguez now.
Good pass.
Luciano, the short stab, just a little bit too strong. And battle for the loose ball. Diving it was Dominguez. May foul na itinawag dito.
Out-efforted ng EAC ang CSB. Kasi dito denive eh. Kita mo on this, clear possession by EAC. And, ayun yung hatak pa baba sa ulo.
So, Makoy Marcos was called for the personal, and the Benilde Blazers with 3.5 minutes remaining in the first half already in the penalty. So this is something they could take advantage of, talking about EAC.
I like it.
Yeah.
I like how they're playing. They're playing tough. They're competing. Diba? Pete Carroll, always compete. No matter who you're playing, inside the lines, if the ball is there, if you're on uniform, always compete. Don't look at the scoreboard. Don't look at what's happening. What's the mood of the game? Just compete every possession.
And Russell Dominguez, 1 out of 2 kanina. Ngayon, 2 out of 2 na. It is a 4-point lead. A 10-point turnaround in the second frame so far. The Benilde Blazers couldn't sustain the hot start that they had to the second quarter. Here's Jimboy Pasturan. Siya yung nagsimula nito kanina. Looking to make things happen once again. Jimboy down the middle. And here comes Adrian Baloa. AC looking to extend the lead. Baloa attacks. Oh, what a pass inside. Malalim nga lang si Bahon doon. Luciano has all day. Masyadong malakas.
Kaya pala sa libre all day. Malakas yung bitaw doon ni JC Luciano. Baldog yung tira.
Naive for 3. That's his spot. And Naive knocks it down.
Masyadong malalim si Bahon doon sa handoff. He could have sliced it. Masyado siyang malalim. Tumawag na switch si Luciano. Komportable yung tira na yun ni Robin Naive.
Baloa with a counter 3 off the glass. 39-35.
Pag masipag ka talaga, ito yung slice na dapat eh. Tumawag ng switch pero hindi jump switch yung tao no ball handler. Kaya nakashoot si Naive. Ito naman, hulog ng langit talaga ito. Pagka sinisipagan mo talaga maglaro, malapit din sa yung swerte.
Binibuenas ka. 39-35. Lead is back up to 4 for EAC.
how's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer nyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Always stay.
Score right now is 39-35. You got a good pace in this game so far. 2:42 remaining sa ating second quarter.
Martin, magandang stat dito na. Tignan natin. Assists ng EAC, siyam na. Ang binibigay lang ng St. Benilde per team, per game, league leader is 13 assists a game. Pinipilit nila maglaro ng 1-1. Samantala, sa kabila, the number 1 assisting team at 19.3 ang St. Benilde. 7 assist pa lang sila dito. Now let's see nagiging medyo malagkit yung bola sa opensa ng CSB.
Ito ngayon ang Benilde. Mara to the
pass.
corner.
There you go.
Couldn't make it back-to-back threes. Well, that was an open look.
Yung EAC
ito na. Si Dominguez.
Good kick out.
Luciano surveys. He is up against Michael Mara. Good cut. Bahon the fake. Lumabas yung reverse.
Pangatlong mintis na niya yun sa ilalim. Ganda ng dukot. Palit bumbilya. Sayang.
Mara on the attack. No go. Ito ngayon si Luciano. Luciano. Bahon for 3. Short. Colliar with the tap.
There you go.
What
effort
an
play.
effort from JC. He tracks it down.
That gets a clap from me.
Here's Robin Ive. Benilde looking to counter and cut the lead. What a pass. Mara though couldn't finish. JC got it back. Plays broken up. 11 seconds to shoot for the Blazers. Ito yung mintis ni Ralph Bahon. Ganda nung pasa, ganda nung peke, ganda ng pektos.
Ito si Bahon, siguro sa Iloilo o bago to na-recruit, mahilig to sa panalay. Yung mga galaw niya, di ba, kontra-tempo, ilang beses sa ilalim yung kanina peke. Ngayon naman peke, tapos may maliit na hakbang. Galawang panalay yan eh.
Yeah, correct.
Madalas to naiimbitahan.
Ang dami kumakagat eh.
Oo. Parang sa'yo. Yeah.
Uy. Hindi kasi mabait.
Mabait.
Yun nga.
Sneaky.
Grabe. Naive.
Pero masama rin ang field goal shooting dito, Martin, ng CSB Blazers. And they're very proficient in shooting that rock. But today, they're just shooting under 40%. And on 3s, 4 of 14. They're among the top 3 when it comes to three-point
And
leagues.
these are shots they usually make. Josejo puts it on the floor. Baloa atake. 3 seconds to shoot. Baloa pulls the trigger. No go.
Rebounded.
And ball going back to the side of the Blazers. Trying to inch closer before we officially end the first half. There's Jimboy Pasturan setting the table for them. Naive hit a 3 earlier, but missed 2 in a row. Oxon, pinasa kay Gozum. Gozum with the lay-in.
Great recognition by Mix Oxon. Closing out, one-shot fake, slip, libre. Actually, di nga libre, contested pa rin yung layup.
Beautiful, unselfish basketball.
Isa pang magandang stat sa St. Benilde Blazers, they're league leader in uncontested shots made. Laging libre, malinis na mga look yung mga binibitawan nila.
That's because of their ball movement.
True.
And just really finding the best available shot.
This is an open shot.
May tira na yung option yun.
But recognizing that, kala ko
Oxon with the unselfish play.
Yes, that's the character of this team. Selflessness and playing for each other. Despite the talent that they have, they're very deep in all positions.
Yeah, yun yung kagandahan sa kanila. Kasi dami nilang weapon, pero hindi nagsasarili. Gozum inside. Clever style for Will Gozum plus the foul.
yun eh, nakita mo na yung progression. On the ball screen, usually, if the guy is new, ito yung slip, ititira niya yan. But the read is, the next guy, yung nail guy, yung drifter, yung pagkakuha, there's the guy sa ilalim, sa dunker spot, selflessness. Again, the assist numbers, umaangat. Good read!
Yeah.
Good read.
Benilde Blazers.
This is going the right way.
Yeah. At nabubuhayan dito sa huling minuto.
At saka nakita mo na
second quarter.
Nung nag-twist screen si Sanko, papunta dapat sa kanan, kinuha niya sa kabila, and then he slipped. Tinitignan na niya kung sino yung he-help eh. So, nare-recognize na agad nila, libre ba yung corner or libre si Gozun para alam nila yung rotation. Kasi nandoon din si Oxon on the weak side.
Ganda yung mga basa nila. Will Gozun with 17 points in the game.
And just like that, change favor. Agaw pa rin na ng Blazers.
Carlos, Benilde has enough time to get a decent shot off. 9.1 seconds remaining. Wala pa sa penalty itong EAC. So Miguel Oxon coming in.
So watch for a single high screen dito. Aatakihin ulit nila yan on the screen and roll action, or the shooter staying on the corner with Oxon and Sanko.
Pasturan gets fouled.
Last.
Yeah, that's something they could afford. Pulling team foul. Tama nga, Coach Hammer. Check this. Miguel Oxon has only taken 1 shot, hasn't scored, but he has 4 rebounds and 4 assists.
He will take the win over his personal production. That's for sure with this kid.
And that's how we will end the second quarter action dito pa rin sa loob ng Pinoy Ecuador Center in San Juan City. A 5-0 run to end the second frame for the Benilde Blazers to take a 1-point lead at the halftime break. Pagbalik po natin, it's gonna be Miriam Manalo, our halftime performer. And afterwards, our pep squads will take center court. At syempre, breakdown po natin yung nangyari sa ating first half. Lahat pong yan sa ating pagbabalik dito sa NCAA Season 98.
Kung natapos ang NCAA season sa araw na ito, isang player lang ang karapat-dapat na tawagin bilang Rookie of the Year. Yan ay walang iba kung hindi ang shooting guard ng Benilde Blazers na si Miguel Oxon.
Oxon! Yes, mga sa tres!
Tubong Davao City si Oxon. Pero dito na sa Manila nakitaan ng galing ang 22-year-old 6-foot-tall scorer. 14 points ang naitala ni Miguel kontra Mapua. Nagliliyab ang kanyang mga kamay sapagkat 4 na 3 ang kanyang naipasok.
Tapos na libre si Oxon for his first basket of the game. Oxon with the steal. Garcia giving check. Oh, the Euro! Beautiful drive inside by Miggy Oxon. 5 seconds. Oh, and it's a potential 4-point play as Oxon knocks it down from beyond the arc.
At sa laban nila kontra San Beda, 5 3-pointers naman ang nilista niya.
Oxon uncorks. Got it for Miguel Oxon.
This is what I'm talking about.
Final attempt of the first half. Oxon. Yes! Oxon for 3. Yes! What a counter! Oxon connects! Woo! What a shot from Miguel Oxon!
We have to look for the nearest man.
Oh! Miguel Oxon with a gold-blooded 3!
Pinangunahan ni Miguel Oxon ang atake ng Blazers sa kanyang team-high 19 points. Malinaw na isa siya sa mga pinakamalaking dahilan kung bakit nasa tuktok ng team standings ngayon ang Benilde. Bagamat unang taon pa lang niya sa liga, isa na siya sa pinakamagaling na players sa kanyang posisyon. He's so good that he has the potential to be one of the faces of the league one day. But for now, Miguel Oxon is our NCAA Power Player of the Week.
Mga kapuso, alam naman nating magaling silang mag-crossover at mag-shoot. Ganon din sa mag-block at steals. Pero ang tanong, kaya nila ang ating NCAA Courtside Challenge? Last episode, dalawang magigiting na NCAA basketball players ang buong tapang na tumanggap ng hamon galing sa kapwa nila manlalaro.
So right now, sino naman ang gusto mong ihamunin?
Si JC Luciano from the EAC Generals.
Si JC Luciano ng EAC Generals sa pangatlong pagsubok ay nagawang ma-shoot ang bola habang nakapikit malapit sa ring.
Ikaw naman, JC, may gusto ka bang i-challenge na ka-NCAA mo?
Siguro yung taga-letran si Jim Lee Lantaya.
Matagumpay namang nagawa ni Jim Lee Lantaya ng Letran Knights ang challenge sa kanya na mag-shoot din ng nakapikit mula sa 3-point line.
Congratulations, Jimmy! Nagawa mo yung challenge ni JC Luciano. Kala mo, JC, di niya kaya. Congrats ulit!
Kayang-kaya, thank you.
Iganti mo yung sarili mo, Jimmy. Bibigyan kita ng pagkakataon na hamunin isang player sa kabilang kupunan at syempre bigyan din siya ng challenge. Sino at ano ito?
Player ng Arellano Chiefs na si Wilmar Optana.
Ano ang challenge mo para kay Wilmar Optana?
Mag-shoot lang siya sa free throw, tapos nakatalikod. Dapat shoot. Shoot.
Kaya Wilmar, manda ka na dyan. Mag-warm up ka na, sinasabi ko sa'yo. Mahirap tong challenge niya, di ba?
Mahirap yun, mahirap.
Mga kapuso, kasama ko yan si Wilmar Optana at hinahamon siya ni Jim Lee Lantaya ng Letran Knights. Ang tanong ko ngayon sa Wilmar, ready ka ba sa hamon?
Ready po.
Okay, ang hamon natin ngayon ay mag-free throw ka ng nakatalikod.
Kayang-kaya po.
Ito yung matinding tanong natin, Wilmar. Tinatanggap mo ba yung hamon?
Challenge accepted.
Titignan natin kung paano gagawin at kakainin ni Wilmar itong hard court na mag-free throw ng talikod.
Jim Lee, para sa'yo to.
Eto na.
Kahit nakaharap, di nga mag-shoot.
Yon! Eto, Wilmar, syempre, nagawa mo yung challenge. Congratulations. Ang tanong ko lang sa'yo, nahirapan ka ba sa challenge si Jim Lee?
Hindi nga po eh.
Sino at ano ang gusto mong challenge para sa sunod na player?
Hinahamon kita Joshua Giab ng JRU. Next challenge ay yung kumikembot na habang nagdi 3 points.
Yun! Paano kaya yun? Pwede bang sample? Paano yung kumikembot habang nagdi 3 points? Sabay tayo. Ganun. Ayan! Bakit? Siya ang napili mong hamunin.
Wala lang. Siya lang kasi kakilala ko sa NCAA na maliban kay Jim Lee.
So friends kayo? Friends naman kayo?
Yun lang po. Joshua Giab, maghanda ka na sa gagawin mong challenge. Mag-practice ka sa TikTok moves mo, mga TikTok moves.
Abangan ang mga susunod pang hamunan sa galing. Ako si Lance Santiago at ito ang NCAA Courtside Challenge. Kakasa ka ba?
Guwapings at malakas ang dating hindi lang sa hardcourt mapapansin. Baka ikaw ay ma-in love. Ito ang NCAA Heartthrobs.
Inyo pong napanood ang cheering squad mula sa Emilio Aguinaldo College, and at the half here between the EAC Generals and the Benilde Blazers, abante ng isa lang ang Benilde. Pero kanina bago tayo nag-end ng second quarter, abante pa ng 4 ang EAC. A last run, last hurrah at the last minute of the second frame, dun umabante itong Benilde Blazers 5-0 to put themselves back in front.
But here's the numbers, Martin. The Benilde Blazers salvaged their field goal shooting in that last 3 minutes of the second quarter. Medyo mababa yung field goal shooting nila, but then again, this is a very good team. What surprises me is the assist numbers dito. Parehas lang yung dalawang koponan, and we're so used to seeing College of St. Benilde to have at least 10 to 12 assists per half. Rebounding numbers, maganda rin for the EAC General. Starters points because Will Gozum started. This young man, Mr. Gozum, started today. Ganda ng inilalaro.
Man on a
Locked in.
Yep. 17.6 rebounds and a block for Will Gozum in the first half. But you're right. Usually, nakikita natin at the half 11, 12 assists na itong College of St. Benilde, but 9 assists pa lang sila dito after 2 quarters. Ito naman para sa EAC Generals, yung kanilang dalawang all-star. Nagpapakitang gilas. 2 bigs that represented them yesterday in the all-star game. Allen Liwag, Nat Cosejo combining for 21 points.
Yes, yan ang kailangan nila. And ito yung huling read. Okay, I'm impressed with that pass by Sanko, recognizing where the ball should be given. And siya rin pala yung pumasa on that 3-point shot by Jimboy Pastoran.
And these guys, Carlo Lim also contributing, getting a start today. Lim has 6 points in the game, but it's Will Gozum carrying the load. Para dito sa Benilde Blazers, 17 points in the game. Kasunod na niya si Jimboy Pastoran, who came off the bench and contributed 2 3-point shots. Carlo Lim na nagsimula, nakaka 6 points din. Then this is what we like about the NCAA. Pagdating ng second half, minsan nagdidikit, Coach Hammer, hindi mo alam yung makukuha mo. Minsan may team na nagbe-breakout.
Nawawala, bumabalik. Ito na, no? Yeah, favorite yan. Gary V. What? At the end of the day, baka di ka pa nga pinapanganak. Baby pa ako nun. Ikaw di ka pinapanganak nun. But going back to the game, yung mga ganitong team ng laro, makikita natin if EAC has the character to keep on doing what they're doing in the first half. Because, St. Benilde will revert back to what they're running and stick to their system and execute.
Ito, balikan natin yung ating round 2 matchup of 2 big guys, 2 of the best in all of collegiate basketball. Allen Liwag, Will Gozum. Well, they were on a duel earlier in the first quarter. Liwag with 8 points so far and 2 rebounds. Will Gozum, a fantastic game. 17 and 6 with a block.
Yes, and nung nag-shift, the second 5 came in. Nat Cosejo continuously attack and attack and attack. So, it's even Steven as of now, just 1 point lead. And they needed all of those 17 points from Will Gozum.
Third quarter about to begin. Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio alongside Martin Javier here in the broadcast. Kasama natin Trish Lindo, Chloe Carrillo, reporting for EAC and Benilde respectively. Second offering on a Sunday. Family Day natin. Mga kapuso natin na nanonood ngayon sa GTV. Maraming salamat po. Also online sa live stream natin on YouTube and Facebook, NCAA Philippines, and Twitter and Facebook, GMA Sports PH.
Turnover
and a steal and a score for Benilde. At dito, dapat mag-ingat ang EAC because Benilde has been one of the best third quarter teams in the season.
Exactly. And pumake up din yung depensa dito na kumpuna ng CSB. Nakita natin on-ball defense si Will Gozum. Kasi mabilis din ang kamay nito ni Will when it comes to slapping that ball. Para sila ni James Cuecote na ang galing sumundot ng bola.
Galing yung timing, Tsaka mabilis. Para EAC, let's see if they can continue to keep in step with Benilde here in the second half.
Keep chipping away.
Dahil lagi-lagi yan. Pagkagaling sa dugout, bit-bit yung mga adjustments, ina-apply agad itong Benilde. So we'll see.
They're a fine-tuned machine.
That's right. At yung magsisimula para sa EAC Generals, also their starting 5. sa Benilde. Ito yung kanilang starting unit. It's the same with what they started in this game. What they started with in this game. Here's JC Colliar. Mintis mula sa EAC.
Dami nilang nakukuha ng mga baseline and sideline inbound plays na nalilibre. Hindi lang nila ma-finish.
Oxon from the corner. Still looking for his first points of the game.
And maganda rin na dinedepensa sa kanya ni Bahon.
Yeah.
Nakadikit din eh. Good high-low.
Luciano nakapwesto. Emergency pass to Liwag. Nakawala si Bahon.
Oh,
Yes!
sabi ko sa iyo eh. Yung mga galaw nito, pang panalay eh. May pirma pa eh. Bumali pa eh.
Wow, what a move for Ralph Bahon. Go zoom. Eto. Double pump, wala.
Alam mo yung ganun mga galaw?
Masabay pa rin
Para
yun eh.
Ron J. Buenafe pa yung huling EAC na gumagawa nun eh.
Maguliano, the cross. Maguliano, hinanap si Liwag. Bahon, inilapit. Bahon, too strong.
Dami niya mga pasok na kumakalog, no? Dami niya tinira ngayon.
What a pass from Oxon. Corteza, the spin to get away. Yes!
Good move. Nagpalit ng sapatos. Nagpalit ng sapatos, second half. Ganda ng pihit. Pa-baseline. Kundi pang pektus.
Baloa, too strong.
Hindi ka
Gozo.
pwede sumabay ng takbuhan dito ngayon sa CSB. 4-on-3.
Gozo to Carlo Lim. Just couldn't handle the pass.
Yung si Ricky Alcantara, napapapalakpak dun sa baseline. Kung sa'yo din maglaro niya nun. Galing dumepensa niyan.
44-41. Maangat yung pace natin ha. Ilang 2 minuto. Takbuhan tayo. Here's EAC. Down by 3. Ball going out of bounds. It stays with the white shirts.
Ano naman, naka-show point na naman sila sa point of attack. Ito yung...
Ayun o. Ralph Bahon getting it back for them.
Umirma po eh.
Ayun o. Hand down. Luciano. Liwag. Puts it on the floor against a smaller Oxon. Liwag takes full advantage. A 3-point play opportunity coming up. Puntahan natin ngayon from EAC side. Ano ba yung update mula sa kanilang dugout? Nandito si Trish Lindo. Trish, go ahead.
Don't overplay. Yan ang pakiusap ni Coach Oliver Boni sa team dahil pansin niyang masyado daw excited ang EAC Generals sa laro. Kahit daw gusto nilang talunin ang #1 team, ang tamang formula para manalo ay tamang energy at effort. Dagdag pa ni Coach Oliver, they have to play at their best, sumabay sa transition ng Benilde Blazers at limitahan ng kanilang opensa sa outside shooting. 3 bagay ang laging tinatatak ni Coach sa kanila, which is the trust, responsible, and rightness. Ito daw ang basic principle ng team na hindi dapat kakalimutan through ups and downs. The question now, will the actions of the players speak louder than the coaches? Let's find out on the next quarter. Back to you, gentlemen.
Trish, thank you so much. Excellent report there. For EAC, they've been in these types of situations before. And so far, in 9 games, pang-10 nila.
Kapos eh.
Kinakapos.
Sa dulo.
Oo. So yung mga sinabi ni Coach Oliver, reminders lang yon, and hoping that the players can execute here in the second half. Nakauhuwa sila ng agaw doon. Ito si Baloa. Muntik maagawan. Baloa. Dinribble ulit. Baloa nakawala. Maghahanap.
Ganda nung hesitation move, no? Yung hesitation step na hop, hop.
Yeah. Pero naghahanap ng dribbling violation.
Wala, natapik eh. Natapik.
Itong Benilde bench eh. Let's see how the Blazers will counter dahil abante na dito ang EAC. Corteza.
Uli.
Another spin. There's a foul whistled on the white shirts. Now let's go to Benilde side. Pero this is Dan Corilla. Oo, naglaro to para sa EAC Generals.
Guard nila.
Yeah. Corilla. Just a few seasons ago.
94 and 95.
Yan. O ngayon, punta tayo sa side ng Benilde Blazers. May update mula sa kanilang dugout. Si Chloe Carilla.
Salamat, Martin. Nadismaya nga ang coaches ng Blazers sa pinakawalang second chance points, rebounds at sa kakulangan ng energy sa transition defense ng koponan. Play with pride, yan nga ang paalala ni head coach Charles Chu at inaasahan niyang manalo ang Blazers with at least 15 points to capitalize that they won't make the same mistakes and they move forward from being a team that loses momentum. Ayaw na nga makita ni Coach Charles na masayang ang pinaghirapang simula ng koponan, kaya tingnan natin kung matadala ng Blazers ang adjustments na ito sa second half. Balik muna sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Chloe. Wow.
Talagang markado yung numero na gusto nilang abutin, no?
Oo nga eh. And again, that puts pressure rather on the players to do well in the second half. Mintis lang mula kay Collier. Ganda sana ng play na yon. Under 7 minutes remaining in the third quarter. Baloa, abante ng isa ang Blazers. Corner. Bahon, tinatauhan dito ni Oxon. Another steal.
Dito.
Naive, the steal and the getaway.
Dalawang sunod yun. Kasi masyado overloaded on the left side. 4 na tao yung nandoon. So kahit na anong engage sila sa offense, kailangan tumawid yung isa.
Here's Baloa. Baloa. Maguliano called for the offensive foul. And this could be the opening that Benilde has been looking for. Robin Ive reading the pass very well, taking it away, and going coast to coast for the finish. It is 48-45, back to a 3-point lead for Benilde.
Life hasn't been easy lately, so we're here to make your day, featuring amazing, funny, and heartwarming stories to bring you something bright and sweet and get you dancing through tough times. Simple joys that remind us of the many reasons we can still smile. Cleanse your timeline with Make Your Day. Join us on YouTube and Facebook and share your stories too. Let's spread more awesome, wholesome content out there. Make your day!
Are COVID-19 vaccines safe? What is climate change? Because information is crucial, we're giving you all the facts that you need.
Anong mga lugar sa Pilipinas ang COVID-free?
Introducing me.
We're back to the coverage. This is your NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day. Good-sized Sunday crowd dito sa loob ng PhilOil Eco Oil Center in San Juan City.
Alam mo, Martin, when I was still playing in the NCAA, wala kami weekend games. Yun yung nire-request ng mga families, ng mga players na may weekend games. Kaya kita mo, ngayon, kadalasan ng mga nanonood talaga ng weekend games, yung mga pamilya ng players. Nakakatuwa. Kasi kami noon, I think the games was Mondays, Thursdays, and Fridays.
Yung schedule.
Oo, yung schedule ng NCAA. Tapos sa Rizal Memorial pa naglaro. And then during my last year, dito na sa PhilOil.
At isang crowd na talagang ginagawa ng habit yung panonood sa weekend. Yung LPU crowd.
LPU.
Oo.
University Perpetual Health.
Perpetual, that's right.
Naantay ko pumunta doon yung Arellano kasi doon may grabe din yan.
Dati ang dami nilang talaga yung mga estudyante, mga bit-bit nila. Pati JRU.
Saka ngayon na rin eh. Ngayon, dumadami na rin yung mga nanonood kahit weekdays.
Foul against JP Maguliano. Good pressure applied by Doria and Kinal. And 3-point shooting natin. Not so much in this game. 3 apiece sa magkabilang panig. Or make that. Our third quarter field goes to pero ang shooting natin sa 3-point range. 2 out of 11 for EEC. 4 out of 15 for Benilde. Gusub. Oh, sent back by Cosejo. Kinal.
Good patience.
Yeah, we'll reset. And we'll wait for his teammates. Doria. Not as productive today is Adam Doria. Kinal. Driving. Kinal setting up Maguliano. Maguliano inilapit pa. Scoop too strong. Here's Collier pushing. Collier. Oxon for three. No. Still couldn't buy a basket.
Good challenge there by Kinal on the weak side. Sprinting to the shooter side.
But only his third attempt of the game. Talking about Miguel Oxon. Kinal surveys the floor. Using the screen. Kinal uncorks from deep. No good. Maguliano with the board. Maguliano sends it out. Doria pinag-iisipan. Gandang close-out ng Oxon. 7 to work with for EAC. Kinal will attack. Sending it out to Usap in the corner. And that's good for Arcosa.
Kumpiyansa lang. Kumpiyansa lang. Corner shot. Pini-ensayo mo yan. Ipukul mo lang. Feel mo, pukul mo.
Naive babawi. Little bit too strong on the three. Oxon flying in for that put-back plus the foul.
That's the effort play that they are waiting for. Guy Miguel Oxon. But here, again, never ever help on the corner.
Yeah.
Might be nasa scouting report, hindi shooter si Mosa, but Nagsushooting din yan.
Yeah.
Masushoot yan.
How
But
about
here,
this?
it's an effort play. Effort play for Mix Oxon. Hindi online yung kanya outside shot. Crash the boards and get a putback.
First bucket of the game for Miguel Oxon was gone 1 out of 4 from the field. He makes the free throw. And he has 3 points as well. Balik ang abante dito sa Benilde. Under 5 minutes remaining sa ating third quarter. Nakuseho for 3. Off to the right, Doria gets an offensive rebound. Adam Doria trying to shake off Oxon. Couldn't do it. Back outside to Kinal. Kinal. Doria from the corner. Too strong. Cosejo. Offensive rebound. Put back. Flex. +1 coming up for Nats.
That's a big boy play. Big boy play. Inside traffic. Good shot attempt by Doria here. Pero yun. May mga player na gusto. Ito, gustong pinitas yung rebound. 6-2 lang po si Nat Cosejo. Pero, fighter.
Fighter talaga yun. Nat Cosejo.
Balikat pa lang eh. Parang gano'n, Dempsey roll eh.
Yeah. Ang fighter, ano? 15.7 rebounds.
Yung terminology dati pag kayong deltoids, putok na putok, parang boksingero.
Boksingero. Nat Cosejo with 15.7 rebounds, 5 from the offensive glass. Oxon getting fouled there. So 2 chances at the line for Miguel Oxon. By the way, 51 all, our 9th deadlock of the game. Malapit na magsampo. Mamaya makakasampo na tayo.
Could have been a good defensive stand here.
Natin to.
Kasi tingnan mo, nakataas lang yung kamay, no? Player. Superstar call. Yung, kasi usually sa NCAA dito, sa atin,
they let those things go.
Yung contact na naka-challenge na hindi naman makapal, lalo na pag nakataas ng vertical yung kamay, Commissioner Tonichi Puhante has been adamant about that. If it does not impede the shooting motion, wala. Hindi nila pipintuan. Right there,
2 for 2.
baka yung contact sa katawan dahil nalinsan din si Oxon.
At ito yung chance ni Miguel Oxon. 3 free throws na ipasok dito. He now has 5 points in the game. May chance ang makaregain ng touch to from the outside. Maya-maya. Kinal. 7 to work with for EAC. Cosejo puts it on the floor. Cosejo forcing it. Wala. Kozov with the board. Ito ngayon si Miguel Oxon. Slowly regaining his confidence back.
House in the house. House in the house. Head side.
Kozov against Doria.
There you go.
Stolen away by Kosa.
Good help by Nat Cosejo. Kaso bumagsak dito si Will Gozum.
Yeah, Gozum is still down, holding on to his face. Cosejo, the open look. Cosejo from short range. 53 all. Prince Carlos, the crossover. Prince Carlos being pressured. They go to Miguel Oxon. Tinidikitan ni Art Cosa. Oxon gets fouled by Cosa.
Na-clip doon si Art Cosa. Masyado niyang dinikitan. Tingnan mo dito sa atake ni Mix Oxon. Kevin Johnson move to. Tingnan mo. Ito muna yung huling basket ng EAC.
4 on 5 to eh.
Oo, 4 and 5. Pero dun sa atake niya, it's a Kevin Johnson move eh. Bababa yung balikat, aatake, tatapikin yung likod ng tuhod. Kasi hindi yan foul eh. Hindi siya humawi. Ikiklip niya, tatapikin yung likod ng tuhod. That's leverage enough para pag gumalaw ka, it's a foul. So, Kevin Johnson yan eh. Yung mga bababaan, tapos hahawakan yung likod ng tuhod. Galing.
Otakan. Ito ni Miguel Oxon.
Kasi pag ginalaw mo yung paa mo, tatamaan mo yung balikat na niya. Ito, tingnan mo ito Martin On this rip move, it's right here. It's not a foul. Kaya yan yung mga itinuturo na beginning moves, especially pag pumipressure yung defensive player.
Galing Miguel Oxon has that in him. All right, 18 to 10, 53 to 54. Abante ang Benilde.
Mabilis magbago ang mundo at ang daming naiisip ng tao. Hatid ng Next Now ang latest sa science and technology, maging updated sa groundbreaking inventions.
Hello there.
At mga makabagong solusyon sa pang-araw-araw nating pamumuhay.
Actually creates a huge impact.
Tunghayan ang episodes online dahil sa GMA News and Public Affairs Digital. We show you what's next now.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang
A 1-point game dito po sa third quarter natin. 3:05 remaining sa laban ng EAC Generals and the Benilde Blazers, our second offering on a Sunday afternoon. Good to have you with us on GTV, on YouTube and Facebook at NCAA Philippines, Twitter and Facebook. Find us at GMA Sports PH. Martin Aveco, Chairman Martin Antonio.
And speaking of those who found us, my girls watching, of course, Vic, Mina, and my daughter Marla watching the game yan, enjoying. Ganda rin na nilalaro ng EAC.
EAC? Oo.
Hinahanap kasi ni Marla, pag naka-red sunbeda na agad yung iniisip niya. EAC ngayon.
Also, my parents watching right now, and my grandparents, may lola.
Of course, Grandparents Day every weekend.
That's right. So, a 1-point game, an exciting affair. The one that will wrap up our Sunday doubleheader.
Kasi EAC, they are not a team that you would just expect to roll over.
That's right.
Nagtatalo, okay, pero lahat ng mga games sila, yun naman, diin sila maglaro eh.
Correct. There's Ralph Bahon. Bahon, attacks. Bahon, yes!
Yun! Na-shoot din yung mga bitin niyang galaw. Kasi meron siyang tatlo noong first half na yung atake sa gitna sa may iluluwa pa.
Lead is back with EAC, 55-54. Naive, nakakita ng puwang. Nobi Naive.
That's the luxury of turning the corner on the ball screen. Tapos yung read, ginawang traffic cone yung bantay eh. Kumontra-tempo pa, slowing down on the attack and finishing with the offhand.
Aguliano. An exchange of hands. In this point of the third quarter, Josejo choosing to attack. Scoop, no hoop. Josejo trying to get it back, and he does. Here's Doria. Doria, step back three. Briefly open short.
Gusto ko to na may license to shoot tong bata to. Saan lang siya mag-i-improve talaga eh. Kasi he can make shots eh. And you can't make shots if you don't take shots. Kaya kailangan bigyan ng green light.
Ito yung atake. Sasabi mo, Wachana lang.
Larong panalay ito.
Yan. Ralph Bahon. Down the middle. Able to make the shot. Patrobi, Naive.
Ay, ginawa traffic cone eh. Kasi yun talaga yung pag-turn mo sa pick and roll. Tapos yung dalawang stack screen pa yung ginamitan niya. Nakakagawa ka talaga ng paraan to make a shot. But great defense here underneath the basket para sa EAC. Kanina pa nahihirapan gumawa ng baskets.
Si Dominguez. Nagdedepensa kay Cortez doon. Traveling ang tinawag. Or no?
Foul.
Foul ang tinawag.
Ni Prince Carlos. Penalty na dito ang EAC.
Nakatingin ako dun sa mga tao sa coaching staff ng EAC. Nag-signal ng travel.
Si Coach Luis yata yung tinitingnan mo.
Ito si Prince Carlos.
Oo, mukha rin kasing traveling yung gano'n. Pero ang tinawagan yung contact. Kasi nag-shuffle yung paa.
So, Prince Carlos to the free throw line. And Benilde has been excellent at the free throw line today.
League leader in free throw percentage. Last season, they were league leader in free throw attempts and percentages. But this season, ang Baste, daming nakukuha ang free throw. Inakararo lahat ng bantay eh.
And that's how you know they are a good team. Itong Benilde Blazers. Because little things like that, they don't leave it up to fate.
Di nagtatapo. Leave it to fate. Gaano ba kalalim ang fate mo?
Yun.
Back to the ball game tayo. Back to the ball game tayo, Artie.
Di
Baka
naman.
matanong kita tungkol sa mga pananampalataya.
Tama.
Meron natin. Back to the ball game.
Mas kailangan niya ng teams natin. Mas kailangan niya ng teams natin. Andre Doria nasa laban. Kakambal. Ito ni Adam Doria. Number 35. Kinal. Bounce pass inside. Dominguez. Liwag is on the floor. Wala na si Josejo. Bahon from 17. It rolls in.
Kumpiyansa maglaro ito. Nakakatuwa.
10 puntos para kay Ralph Bahon.
Larong bisdak din.
And Naive. Again, pag naghahanap ng basket ang Benilde, Naive just attacks the basket on their side. Ito si Ralph Bahon.
Saka okay na nabigyan siya ng minuto. Oo, kasi kumpiyansa may yabang maglaro. Yun yung mga kailangan mo sa team, lalo na itong bata itong team na ito. Very young squad na ito. Except for JC Luciano and Nat Coseo who has been playing on the amateur ranks. So, nakikita natin na kailangan nila ng mga ganun eh.
itong EAC. Yung Ralph Bahon lang. Sa depensa meron din eh.
Oo,
Walang compromise eh.
Buhay maglaro eh. Alam mo may pakialam doon sa team. Hindi na going through the motions. Kahit talo, okay lang. Lalaro lang ng lalaro. Good habits yan. Saka nakikita ng mga coaches yan.
Ngayon, nabibiyayaan siya ng mas maraming minuto. Itong Benilde Blazers, 1 out of 2 from Robin Ive. So it's back to a 2-point lead for them. Ralph Bahon. Last second pass. Balik sa kanya. Bahon pulls the trigger.
Good box out by Prince Carlos.
Yeah.
Uli.
Outlet pass, Sanko. The catch. He will wait. Napunta kay Liwag. Picked up by Doria. Bahon! No. Sanko secures it. And matatapitan sa likod. Bola pa rin ang Benilde.
Saka go strong, no? Pag umatake.
Yan. Especially on the break, ha?
Go strong ka lang.
25 seconds remaining in the third quarter.
Naku, lagi kong binabalikan yung mga sinasabi ng coaches. Sabi na ni Coach Pidu sa amin, when I played for Coach Pidu Harenjo in the amateurs, tatlo lang pwede mangyari. Basket, free throw, o mintis. Huwag mo na isipin masusupalpal ka. Hindi naman every time susupalpalin ka dyan. Kaya i-go hard mo na.
Here's Prince Carlos, Coach Hammer. The crossover, a sidestep. Too strong that time. He gets his own miss. They have time. Oxon! In and out for Miguel Oxon. Enough time for a heave. Liwag! No. Pero derecho. And that's how we will end the third quarter action. Dikit pa rin tayo. 59-57 in favor of the Benilde Blazers. Balik natin. Time to write the final chapter of this game. Magbabalik ko ang NCAA Season 98 only on GTV.
Hi, surprise guest!
Long.
Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay into politics din? Isa ka bang artista, singer, vlogger? Surprise guest, ikaw ba ay isang artista?
Pwede.
Politiko?
No.
Athlete?
Yes!
Surprise guest, is that you, Kylene?
Yes
Wow, tumama ako, yay!
Bye.
Igan, grabe ka!
Congratulations on your new program!
Ate V!
Always stay updated with the latest news in the country and around the world through GMA News and Public Affairs Facebook and YouTube news feeds anytime, anywhere. Dahil wagi ang
Mga kapuso, thank you for joining us in our Sunday coverage of the NCAA Season 98. Live right now on GTV, NCAA Philippines, GMA Sports PH. Martin Avera alongside Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, taking care of business in this matchup between Benilde and EAC. Quarter scoring natin, Coach Hammer.
Pamedsa-medsa yung tinatakbo dito ng CSB. Tayo natin kung aalagwa sila dito ng fourth quarter. Kasi parang pigil yung tinatakbo nila.
Yeah.
Parang naka-choke sa silinyador.
I was expecting them to really surge in the third quarter. Kasi yun yung talagang trademark nila dito sa Season 98. But we didn't see that. We saw it briefly, pero nakakabalik ang EAC. Ayan, ang magandang simula. Miguel Corteza scoring inside. So it's a two-possession game to begin the fourth frame. Dominguez. Taatakihan si Corteza. Naagawan ni Carlos. Carlos is on the move. Carlos couldn't finish.
Wala, hindi pipituhan yun. Malambot yung atake.
There's a 4-on-5. Di pa nakakabalik si Prince. Paloa attacks.
Corner.
Andiyan na si Prince Carlos. Nico Quinal. Surveys. Dominguez.
Araro.
Dominguez off the window. And now let's go to EAC side. Puntahan natin si Trish Lindo.
Morton and Morton, dalawa sila banggit ni Coach Oliver Boninang. Matanong ko siya, kung sinong players ang dapat abangan ngayong round, ito ay ang Doria twins na sina Adam at Andre Doria. Maaring marami daw silang pagkakaparehas tulad ng tattoo sa balikat, pero alam nyo ba na pagdating sa estilo at atake sa court, ay doon sila nagkakaiba. Adam is more of a shooter while small forward Andre on the other hand is a hustle player and much into defense. Nang makausap ko nga ang kambalo, walang bigat na pressure silang nararamdaman dahil lagi daw silang handa sa anumang laban. They also added that though the team bagged many losses, there's always an opportunity to get back on their feet. Balik sa inyo.
Maraming salamat, Trisha. Well, Andre is now on the court.
Good box out.
Adam is on the bench. But these twins, tagal na natin sinusundan yung karera nito magmula pa sa kanilang Adamson days in high school. Palawa! Got in. That's an offensive foul.
Tatawagan talaga kasi nagigigil si Allen Liwag. Box out eh. Ano yung na-expect mo? Di ka babanggain. Yan yung mga matututunan niya as he becomes a vet. Ito, yung arm lock eh. Kasi kanina pa sila nag-jockeying for position ni Sangko. Ayan, laro ni Sangko talagang ganyan eh.
Gustong i-clear yung daan para dito kay Palawa.
Siyempre, big man ka eh. Hindi ka na dapat nagugulat na binabangga ka. Kaya nga nagwe-weights eh. Kaya nga nagde-deadlift na mabigat eh. Para pag binangga ka, bibigyan mo din. Pag binigyan mo, hindi na uulit yan.
Sabay kami next time ni Alan.
Oo. Sabihan mo ng mga deadlift na mabigat.
Biro lang. Alan Liwag.
Kaya nga eh. Yun yung sinasabi namin ako as a conditioning coach. Kasi your opponents will impose their will on you.
Yeah.
They would try to hit you. They will try to break you. Diba? Ngayon,
that's true. Especially
that's
if
why you prepare.
Yeah.
Oh, especially if you're a guy of the caliber of etong si Allen Liwag. And not to take anything from Mark Sangko, he is a gifted rebounder at adjusting for position.
Eto, Coach Hammer.
Ay, may pwestuhan eh.
Ay, ito yung pwestuhan kanina.
Binigyan kasi.
Okay.
Oo.
Kaya gumante.
Ayan,
no?
nagigil eh.
Oo.
Kasi yung habol, hindi naman bangga.
Yeah.
Shoryuken naman eh.
Konting kulay.
Okay, kasama
between
yan.
Liwag and Sangko.
Ngayon, tatalunin mo dapat sa laro. Uy,
Gozu, flip shot. Wala.
Yun.
Baloa. Collier tried to get it back.
Nagulat ako, parang napaka-uncharacteristic kay Will.
Will. That's right. Uy, tulak.
Uy, yun lang.
Huli si Prince.
Kitang-kita, bata. Magaganda yung camera natin. Kita yan, bata.
Inupo muna si Mark Sangko, Coach Hammer.
Sa pool
Corteza kanina. Ito yung Prince Carlos.
Sa pool eh.
Try to sneak from behind.
Ako. Sabi ni Coach Leo Isaac, bata, head-on na swivel ka next play pagka meron kang ninail na ganyan.
That's true.
Favorite namin yan eh. Mga mga ganyan. Tapos ikaw naman, big man binigyan, ikaw naman i-screen. Alam mo na yan.
Yep.
Tapos mga Escobar yung kakampi mo, kikindatan mo na lang.
Maguliano. Binabantayan ni Corteza. Offensive foul ulit.
Good defense by Miggy Corteza here.
Si Maguliano ang tatawagan dito. The ball handler that time. 8:03 remaining. Still just a 2-point game. It's been a rather slow start to the fourth quarter. But
Very
we love it.
physical.
Yeah.
Very physical. I personally love it. On brand.
Yeah. Daisy Collier. Jimboy Pastoran. Tinidikitan ni Kinal. Pastoran nakalusot. Pero binaba pa kay Gozo. Naagawan. Kinal now on the move. Bahon on the break. Gets fouled by JC Collier.
Bago ko itong paborito sa EAC. Hard maglaro. Parang ito yung mga nakatambay sa Bliss. Tapos pag may dadayo.
Ang buwelo pa niya, ang take-off pa niya doon, off his left leg. Sinabayan siya ni Collier eh.
Batang diin maglaro. Saka pag nakakaramdam siya ng bangga, lalo rin yung susuyurin. Okay to.
And he rarely settles for the outside shot.
Diin dumipensa. Napansin natin eh kanina na kahit na hindi siya katangkaran, pero may kaha eh. So kung may pressure siya, nakikipagbatbatan din.
Yeah. Mamaya ako na ito babanggitin. Papanoorin ko muna ito. Sige, last bound on the second free throw. 11 points for him and 3 rebounds.
Tama, yung iniisip mo. Yung iniisip mo. Hinantay nating dalawa eh. Alam ko na yung sasabihin mo eh.
Sasabihin ko dapat, perfect from the 9 today. That's his first miss. Free throw shooting natin, 8 out of 13 from EAC. Slightly better clip for Benilde. Jimboy Pastoran with a big triple.
Basic play dito Post exchange here. Wing exchange rather. On a single double motion action na libre si Pastoran dahil they were looking at etong si Migs Oxon. Pero bumagsak dito si Miggy Corteza. Banggaan sa ilalim. Wala namang itinawag. Tapos humingi dito ng review. May bumagsak lang.
Yeah. Well, they can review if they see parang an act of violence siguro on the hit. And Miggy got hit on the side of the head. Unsure.
Baka bangga or inadvertent. Tignan natin.
Yun yung po pwede nilang silipin at pag na-prove na medyo hindi maganda yung contact sa kanya dito.
Hirap na mag-basketball ngayon. Laging nire-replay. Bangga!
Yeah. Sila ni Jose. Yeah. There was just a battle of positioning that time.
For position, pagka tinawagan mo ng tinawagan, di na tayo pwede bumax out niyan. Di na tayo pwede bumamp sa pick and roll niyan. Kasi lahat, pag tinamaan, hindi ko na pag-wait yung mga player ko.
64-60. Ito, silipin natin kung ano maiging tawag dito.
Oo, kasi contact eh. On the box out, wala namang extension ng kamay. Di naman humabol ng siko. Inadvertent contact.
And again, yun yung action na normally nakikita natin.
Hirap mag-big man ngayon.
Pag nagba-box out.
Oo, yung box out na ganyan.
Wow. All right. So, they upgraded it. Whoa. 7:25
Upon
to
review,
go.
it was an unsportsmanlike foul.
A crucial call.
Criteria
Crucial yun
2
kasi
or
nagra-run.
number 19,
Box
Matt
out
Masejo,
crashing for the board.
excessive
Jockeying
hard
for
contact
position yung dalawang
caused by
player.
a player in an effort to play the ball.
Tapos walang
or
tawag
an
yung kay
opponent.
Sanko kanina na nakita natin nag-swing talaga pataas. So, it's a box out eh.
Alright.
So, ang hirap talaga. But the referees have a better vantage point. That was a big call.
A crucial stretch here. Unsportsmanlike foul. 2 free throws plus possession for Benilde. (65-60). Miggy has one more. And a possession coming up for Benilde. 2 for 2.
Marami tayong madi-discover dito sa Sparkle. Pagka ganyan yung mga gagawin ng mga player, di ang hirap bumangga niyan, Martin.
Totoo.
Kanina ko kasi yun yung posisyon ko sa ilalim. Yung banggaan kasama yan eh. Paano pag binangga mo, humiga? I-review.
Ingat na ingat ka
Oo,
tuloy.
ingat na ingat. Alanganin ka na maglaro. It removes the joy of being in a contact sport. But that's just me. That's just me as a conditioning coach and as a basketball coach. Kasi you would like your big guys to be a little bit more physical and crash the boards. Pero kung tatawagan yung ganun, magdadalawang isip yung player.
Right. Well, call will stick. It's a 6-point lead for Benilde. Pastoran. Jimboy outside to Oxon. Oxon the step back three. Too strong. Ball tracked down by Pastoran.
Now, that's a foul.
Yeah.
That's a foul. That's a clean foul. Momentum, binangga, nadapa. Yun talaga, yun, foul yun.
So EAC with their 4th team foul, one more, will put them in the penalty. Let's go to a breather. Ceasefire tayo dito. 6 na puntos ang abante ng Benilde.
Looking for news and latest information?
Yung pala almost more than a minute na pala ako hindi humihinga.
Watch GMA News and Public Affairs. Stand for truth.
The digital newscast where you can find the biggest stories of the week.
Binabaril kami talaga pag nasalaot kami. So kami, ano ang laban namin doon?
Dalawang ranger po namin ay pinagpuputokan po ng baril.
In-depth documentaries on issues, special reports,
and analysis on local and global affairs.
Mukhang hindi naman seryoso sa presidente na terminate yung MBFA.
Na wala tayong asahan sa Western Pharmaceuticals kasi nabili na yun eh.
That matter for every Filipino.
Oh. So,
gusto na lang daw.
At tuloy-tuloy lang ang inyong NCAA action dito sa GTV. Simula pa lang ng tapatan na to, alam na ng Blazers na ang unpredictability ng EAC ngayong araw ang magiging malaking challenge, ika nga ni Will Gozong, o nothing to lose mentality ng kalaban ang kailangan nilang bantayan. Para naman kay head coach Charles Chu, need na malimit ang player output ng unpredictable contributors ng EAC. Team captain naman na si JC Cular ay nag-add that the lack of effort on defense is too much. Tingnan natin kung magigising na ang Blazers at makikita na natin ang totoong character ng Koponan. Balik muna sa inyo, gentlemen.
So far, they're looking good. Maraming salamat, Chloe Carillo from Benilde side. Ating courtside reporter dyan. Well, 66-60. Now they have a golden chance of extending this lead to 8 or 9 with a 3. It is Jimboy Pastoran attacking. Jimboy Pastoran with a veteran move.
Great shot there by Jimboy Pastoran, taking care of business, scoring inside. Now it's an 8-point lead.
Yeah, all of a sudden.
Oh, better spread para dito sa College of St. Benilde Blazers. Mas maganda ang inilaro nila dito after that call. So mas naging control sila. Ngayon ang tanong sa EAC is, paano nila ko-kontrolin yung emotion nila after a big call, big shot. Sagot dito ni Bahon.
Ralph Bahon with the three-pointer, continuing his career game. Cuellar attacks, lobbing it up. Here's Cosejo now. Will is still down. It's a 4-on-5. Will is cramping up. EAC needs to take advantage. Bahon. Magoliano is open. Short. Battle for the board. Cosejo couldn't put it in. Isa pa para kay Nat. So a quick 5 points para sa EAC to trim the lead down to 3.
And nanonood ngayon, ha? Very watchful eyes. Coach Uri Escueta, Coach Louis Gonzalez, nanonood ngayon.
Thank you for watching, coaches.
Mga coaches natin. And I suppose all the head coaches are watching right now.
For sure. And Will Gozum inside. Ito, still cramping up. Yeah, foul given up by Jimboy Pastoran. Yeah, on that right leg, ito pinupulikan si Will. Kanina pa yan, dun sa previous play natin.
Well, playing back-to-back games then.
Yeah.
So yesterday he played extended minutes in the All-Star game.
That's right.
And then now playing with a heavy workload because most of his teammates are absent or has bad shooting.
Ako, bilib ako. Kasi yung previous play, pinulikat na siya. The next play, hindi siya nagpa-sub, hindi siya nagpa-timeout. Ito yung tumira siya, tapos siya pa yung nag-follow up.
Oh, yan yung nag-cramp siya.
Ito yung nag-cramp
na siya rito.
Ayan, kaya naging 4-on-5 to.
Mas okay na cramps kasi una ko nakita nakahawak siya sa hamstring.
Yeah,
Okay na ako dun sa cramps. Kasi yung cramps, iinom mo lang yan ng oral rehydration salts or energy drink.
Ayun, nag-second jump pa siya dito. And then, the cramps hit him again. So Will Gozum will be taken off for the meantime to get stretched at the bench of Benilde. Agaw of the inbound. Pastoran. Oxon for 3. Too strong. Miguel Oxon today is 1 out of 6 from the field. 1 out of 7 now for Miguel Oxon. Traveling ang tinawag dito sa Benilde. Under 5 minutes remaining. Mahaba-haba pa ang ating basketball dito.
Haba pa yan. 5-point lead, 4 minutes 54.
Here's the inbound. Dito sila naagawan kanina. Adrian Baloa will bring this one across. Baloa against Pastoran. Baloa will take it himself. Oh, what a find! Magoliano with a finish!
Makita ko, nakatingin ako dun sa corner eh. Dalawa tayo, dun tayo nakatingin eh.
Yup, akala ko kick out.
Tanong pasa na yun. Top 10 play alert.
Yeah, for sure. 67-70. Back to a one-possession game. Oxon behind the back. Oxon attacks. Oxon with a jelly. No go. And here comes JP Magoliano.
Ganda na sana nung atake niya. Boom, boom, skirt, zoom na yun eh.
Baloa. Bosa. Here's Magoliano. Attacks. JP. Magoliano off the glass.
Big boy move.
Back-to-back baskets for JP Magoliano.
Binigyan mo ng kumpiyansa. Kaangat-ngating ganito sa dulo.
To hold himself to within 1. Wow. Pastoran And EAC won't go away. Nakaagaw pa.
Ito, importante to. Nakuha nila yung turnover. Tinamaan dito si Maguliano. Pero next attack and next foul will place CSB into the penalty.
Ito yung setup ni Adrian Baloa. Good sell on that.
Pati tayo
look to the corner.
Nakita kita, nakatingin ka rin doon sa corner. Nakaturo ako eh.
About this.
And ganun pasa na yan.
The no-look pass to Maguliano, who was waiting for the gift inside. And then Maguliano kept the ball rolling. Scored on the attack. And scored off the glass. Ito yung agaw kanina ng EAC. Maguliano diving for it. Maguliano having a solid game today. CSB only one field goal made in the last 3 minutes. Kaya nakahabol ang Generals dito. Costa, Maguliano, offensive rebound. Baloa thinking about it. Against Kuliar, thought defense by JC. Pero nakuha ulit ni Baloa. Baloa! Mahirap na tira yan. Nakuha ulit ni Art Cosa. Bahon for three. No! Battle for the board. Baloa! May chance sa free throw line.
Laban lang. Laban lang tong EAC.
70-69. JC Colliar committing his 4th foul. And with that personal, penalty na. Itong Benilde Blazers, parehong teams natin nasa penalty na. But how about the offensive rebounding of EAC here? 2nd, 3rd, 4th chances.
Martin, alam mo, ito turo sa akin ito ng mga coaches ko eh. And alam mo lahat ng mga naging players, paniniwalaan to. The basketball gods are always watching. You plant good seeds, tutubo yan ng tama. Good habits, lumaban lang ng lumaban tong EAC. Ngayon, nandoon sila striking distance against the strongest team in the NCAA now. Yan eh. Parang karma yan eh. Pagka may ginagawa kang tama, it will always revert babalik sa iyo.
Very good of everything today for Adrian Baloa, the starting point guard of the EAC Generals. 8 points, 4 rebounds, and 3 assists. 11 deadlocks and 12 lead changes so far. Oxon, in and out. Kanina pa kumakalog yung mga tira ni Oxon. Here's Naive on top. Robbie, crossover, step back, jumper, got it! Big shot from Robbie Naive.
And they needed that because EAC was making a run.
73-70. And that puts out the fire briefly for the Benilde Blazers. Cosejo off the glass.
Grabe naman yung one-hand shot na yun. Kanina pa niya itinitira.
Another lead change here. Our 13th in the game. Oxon. What a ball game so far between these two teams. Cuellar attacks. Cuellar downhill. Oh, nakagawa ni Maguliano. We head deep into this one. The final 2 minutes.
Nakazone dito bigla ang CSB. Good pass!
Oh, what a cut! Bahon with a finish underneath. And EAC is back in front. 74-73. And they almost get a steal. Cosejo, last touch on him. But what an effort in the 4th quarter for the Generals.
So, Nat Cosejo ngayon, 22 points, 9 boards. Ralph Bahon, 16 points, 3 boards, 1 assist, and 2 steals.
Yun yung galaw kanina ni Robbie Naive. But how about this move by Nat Cosejo to counter that bucket? 74-73, 8 to work with. Oxon rising. Oxon couldn't finish, but there was a whistle. Miguel Oxon continues his struggle today. 1 out of 10 from the field. And a foul against Benilde. Ito yung atake ni Miguel Oxon. He had the right intention. Just a little too wild that time, and this was the pull by Mark Sanko. So 2 free throws coming up for Baloa. Baloa today, I mentioned earlier, 8, 4, and 3 across his name. And he drops in the first free throw. 2 important free throws here for Baloa. Coach Charles visibly not happy, with the performance of his team.
Di pa ito tapos. 1 minute 27, 87 seconds. Isang 3-point shot lang to.
2 for 2 for Baloa. He is now up to 10 points in the game, and he is the 4th guy in double figures for EAC. Robin Ive, 1 minute and 15 remaining in the contest. Sanko, Gozum puts it on the floor. Gozum inilusot kay Sanko. Sanko! Yes! Down to a 1-point lead.
Buti hindi pinilit ni Will Gozum. Recognizing that his teammate was free dahil dumoble sa kanya.
The final minute of this game. Josejo, pull up. Josejo knocks it down!
Hulog ng langit! Grabe yung floater na yan. And he has been working and working the whole game, banging with the bigger guys ng CSB.
78-75. We'll be back after this.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
Always stay.
We're back to the coverage. How about this guy? Nat Josejo. Yung push shot na yan. Gumagana para kay Nat. Earlier off the glass.
Parang Nelson Asaitono yung mabitaw na ganyan.
Tapos ito yung hanap kanina. Bahon sneaking in from behind. What a backward cut.
Ngayon kailangan niya. Ito yung hulog ng langit. Bakit nga naman hindi? Grabe.
24 points for Nat Josejo. 3 off of his career high in the NCAA. To go along with 9 rebounds, 11 out of 17 from the field. Ogzon! Too strong! Quick shot! Rebounded by Baloa.
Ito ang kailangan nila. Kailangan lang nilang kumalma dito.
Can EAC do it? Can they hold on to their first win of the season? 10 seconds on their clock. Baloa attacks. No good, but defense from Benilde. And here come the Blazers. Shot clock is off. Naive lost it. Oh, it's EAC basketball. Off the foot, off the leg of Robin Naive. What a sequence here.
Lapnaw ng atake. Hindi idiniin eh. Ito, ano doon ha? Kaya nagulat din kasi siya dun sa help side. Tumama nga sa binti.
And they're reviewing it. But it looked like it went off the right leg of Robin Naive. $17.5 seconds
Upon review, ball
remaining.
possession for the EAC Generals.
So, call is final. EAC will maintain possession. Coach Oliver Bunyi, gustong manigurado, tumawag ng timeout.
How's the first day back for everybody?
It was great to see everyone. I think we were all happy to be back together.
We will never get lost because we have our parents.
Kumusta, Alexandra? Salamat at nakapunta ka rito.
Come with me for a tour of the world's biggest IKEA store.
Being a PWD kasi in the Philippines is quite difficult.
Yun yung engineer niyo. Babae pala.
Bakit nga ba tila nabura sa kasaysayan ang sistema ng pagsusulat na ito?
75, an exciting second offering on a Sunday in the NCAA Season 98. Number 10, EAC Generals 0-9 to begin the season against the 7-1 solo first De La Salle College of St. Benilde. EAC with the 3-point lead, 17.5 seconds remaining. Can they hold on? That is the question that will be answered in a little bit.
Nakita natin to sa Letran JRU. Inbound, very important. Dahil pe-pressure nila to. Ito, nakaready na si Sanko na mag-deny on the first popper. So, kailangan ma-inbound nila to ng maganda. Yan ang pinaka-importante.
So, the trigger man will be Cosejo. Wala pang movement mula sa EAC.
Ayan ang sinasabi ko.
And they turn it over with walang lumipas sa shot clock natin, sa game clock natin.
Nakita na natin to when JRU played against Letran.
Yeah.
And Kurt Rayson nailed a big three-point shot.
5:08. 78-75 remaining. 17.5 seconds remaining. Benilde with a big possession coming up. A timeout by the Blazers. All right, Coach Hammer.
Elevator screen, Migs Oxon, tinakbo nila kanina. He had a clean shot. They might run that again, or they might want for a box, so a single high screen kay Robin Ivan na naging effective. Or a stack screen after that zipper action. Yan ang tinakbo nilang tatlo, and they are very proficient running that offense on the sideline inbounds.
But it's all about the shot making now.
Oh,
for
they're
the Benilde
filled with
Blazers.
shot makers.
That's right. Today, Oxon is 1 out of 11. Naive is 4 out of 12. But they gotta forget about that and just focus on the next shot. An upset looming, but they could still prevent that from happening in the next possession.
Pang-apat ko ba ito na overtime, Martin?
Sa'yo yata lahat.
3 of 3 ako.
Oh,
3 of 3.
Bangis eh. Oh. All right.
Hinga tayo malalim. Baka 4-point play?
What a game. What a game.
Or OT?
Yeah. What a game.
Yes, they would get a clean shot here.
Yeah.
Definitely, they would scheme and get a clean shot here. And when you're talking about three-pointers made, they are 4 of 23 this afternoon. Oh, check that. They are 6 of 25.
Yeah.
6 of 25.
So here's the final, or last play kanina bago tayo nag-timeout ni Coach Charles.
Yung hawak, hindi natawagan.
Ni Makoy Marcos.
Oo.
Yep.
Yan ang kino-contest nila.
So, that's a turnover. That was the turnover that gave the ball back to Benilde. And JC Collier making his way back in. Ang gusto ipasok ni Coach Charles si Jimboy Pastoran eh.
Oh, has been nailing those outside shots.
Yeah, he's been their best three-point shooter today, 3 out of 6. It's Pastoran with 3 three-pointers.
Ito humihingi ng delay of the game. Humihingi ng delay of the game dito ang EAC.
Yeah. Tain Davis will check in. What's going on? So, Carlo Lim, Makoy Marcos babalik. So, Naive will be off the floor?
Kulang ng isa.
Oo, isa pa.
Kulang ng isa. Kulang ng isa. Technical to.
So, Tain Davis is a fifth player. O sige, papalaroin nila. Oxon. Oxon for 3. No go. And Magoliano gets it. Lumabas ang bola, so that will be an inbound for EAC.
Yun lang. Gulo nung of the timeout na yun kasi hindi yun yung in-scheme.
Yeah.
Hindi yun yung in-scheme. Kaya nagagalit si Coach Charles ngayon.
Oh, nagkaroon ng confusion dun sa palitan ng player ni Coach Charles, and then they let them play. And then Oxon went for this shot. Well contested off the slight screen ni Mark Sanco, pero mahirap na take yan para kay Miguel Oxon. Hasn't been the best day for him at nagpatuloy yan dun. So, EAC gets it back. Pakinggan natin si Coach Oliver Bunyi.
Okay, no, susunod ka dito, Mac. Okay, pwede mo siyang screen na para lang magkaroon ng ano dito. Dito ha, para dito mag-exchange sila dito. Ikaw ang ano dito, JP, ha? Pop-up ka lang dito. Okay? Now, Nat. Okay? Ikaw ang pinaka-last ano dyan. Ikaw lang mag-flare dito para lang magkaroon ng spacing. Nakuha mo? Nakuha mo? Pag walang nakatanggap dyan, Nat, flash ka dito ha. Pwede ka na hit na. Okay, nakuha mo. Okay, go! Wait. Hawakan na lang natin. Spread! Spread! natin yung bola, pare!
Alright, 10.2 seconds remaining. Coach Charles yun, nakikita ko habang nag-timeout doon ng EAC, continues to plead his case because the play that he actually drew up was disrupted by the confusion that we had. Okay. EAC will have it. 10.2 seconds remaining. One clean inbound can make a world of difference here for the Generals. Triggerman is Bahon rather. Maguliano, the catch. Collier giving up the foul. And free throws coming up here for JP Maguliano. So that's the fifth foul of JC Collier, who will finish the game with 6 points.
I am flabbergasted right now. They ran the same inbound play off the timeout. Pero ngayon, instead of Maguliano as the primary receiver, he was the nail guy na nagsiscreen. So, pop lang dun, forced to foul. Make one more shot. This is a W for the UN Avenue boys.
Yeah, yan yan. A two-possession game, 8.1 seconds remaining, 2 for 2, 80-75.
No fouls lang dito.
Yeah. Ive with a heave, no go! And that will officially seal the deal. EAC breaks into the win column in the NCAA season 98. Their first win in 10 games. Matagal nang hinihintay ito ng mga Emilian, mga estudyante ng ating Who's School for season 98, beating the #1 team in the league in the Benilde Blazers.
Tanim lang ng tanim.
Yeah.
Tanim ka lang ng tanim ng tama. Aanihin mo yan sa dulo, and EAC never gave up. Even if everybody was counting them out, even before the game started, they earned this victory. Congratulations, Coach Oliver Bunyi, Coach Ricky, Dean Ariel, Coach Luis, and all the staff there, Coach Jello, Coach Pau, and all of those guys. Congrats on your first win for season 98.
The upset has been completed by the EAC Generals. A 5-point win. Now let's go to their school hymn. 80-75 the final score. First win in season 98 for the host school, the EAC Generals. Quick break muna tayo, pero pagbalik, kilalanin natin ang ating best player of the game. Ito po ang inyong NCAA Season 98 on GTV. Back to the coverage. Tama po kayo. Final score natin, tapos na yung laban. Nakikita nyo tumatakbo pa rin ang players ng College of St. Benilde running suicides
17s
after the game.
17 set.
And this is because of this heartbreaking loss for them.
Sana ginawa nila kanina during the game. Pero, ganun naman. Mag-a-adjust lang din. Next game, second loss of the season. Just make up for it and room to improve. But, gotta give credit where credit is due. The team that played really, really hard this afternoon with nothing to lose and everything to gain, EAC Generals taking this W.
Breakthrough win for the EAC Generals. Tagal nilang hinihintay. Talagang hinahanap-hanap. Ito na. Nakakuha na sila ng kanilang unang panalo in season 98. Pero, magsusunod-sunod kaya? Pero, we'll leave it in their next games here in the competition. Kilalanin natin ang ating best players, plural, of the game. Ito po si Nat Cosejo, kahapon nag-MVP sa GMA NCAA All-Star Game. Ngayon ang iniambag, 24 points, 11 out of 17, 9 rebounds. At ito, yung bago mong paborito.
Paborito ko to, Rat Bahon. 15 points, 3 rebounds, 2 steals. Sobrang ganda ng nilaro nitong dalawang mama na to, na pa one set yung CSB Blazers na natalo ka na, meron ka pang 17 suicide, half and back, full and back, at mamaya marami pa silang pag-uusapan in the dugout.
That's right. And they could have gone to 8-1 already, but because
next play lang yan.
At kumuha ng kasi natalo rin ng LPU ng ating unang laban against the Mapua Cardinals. So chances sana to ng Benilde to create more cushion, a safer cushion separation just sa taas ng ating team standings, but instead,
no lead is safe.
That's right.
No lead is safe. The NCAA is grabe yung parity natin ngayon. Lahat, you should be able to bring it every doggone time because we have dogs in this league that you could be beaten by any team at any given day.
Ito lang masasabi ko. Welcome to the second round, everybody. Dito po sa NCAA Season 98, magandang simula sa atin. Yung number 9 tsaka number 10 team natin, both victorious in the first day of the second round of competition. Ito po yung ating mga huling numero sa ating laban, 41% shooting and just relentless activity for the EAC Generals. Free throw shooting 14 out of 19. At ito yung assist numbers natin. We usually see the Blazers having more assists, being one of the best or the most unselfish teams in the league. Today, they only had 11 assists. Kumpara mo sa 16 assists. Itong EAC Generals and their bench points.
Alam mo, Martin, might be a season low para sa Blazers, yung 11 assists. Because they're averaging close to 20. And maganda yung idinipensa ng EAC Generals na throughout the game, they're putting pressure on the points of attack at ang daming minintis na point-blank shots dahil parang mga bubuyog sa ilalim yung mga players nitong mama na to. Kasama natin ngayon here in the panel.
Ito, kasama natin the winning head coach dito sa laban ng EAC at Benilde, Coach Oliver Bunyi. Coach, hello. Congratulations. Finally, long time coming para sa inyo makuha ang inyong unang panalo.
Thank you very much. I never expected na magkakakwentuhan tayo dito sa taas, especially facing the number 1 team.
Coach, I know it's been a rough season so far. You've had a lot of controversies, adversities that you had to overcome, di ba? Actually, overcome niyo pa sila sa kasalukuyan. But how big is this win? Especially doing it against the best team in the league.
Yeah, this is something special, no? Sabi ko nga yesterday sa mga bata, if we want to get an upset win, we have to have this effort and energy throughout the game. So they delivered, no? They were more focused today, and they are really decisive na talagang magkakaroon na ng panalo today.
Coach?
Ako, Coach, tuwan-tuwa lang ako dahil nakita ko yung mga fighter nyo, pinakawalan nyo yan. JP Maguliano, itong si Alan Liwag, ang ganda ng simula niya, sinustain ni Nat Cosejo, Coach. Sinabi ko to nung season, napakalalim ng inyong front court pag nagkukwentuhan tayo. Coach, ito na ba yung na-expect namin? Kasi ito yung EAC na talagang nilulook forward namin this season.
Yes. Actually, ito rin yung in-expect namin from the start that we're gonna perform well. But, sabi nga nila, bilog ang bola. And until you are there, doon mo lang makikita kung anong meron character ang mga players. So hopefully, this win would start something better for us.
Coach, what changed for you? Like from your first 9 games going into your 10th game here, this is a very different EAC team na nakita natin dito. Magmula pa nung jump ball, iba yung galawan, iba yung activity, more consistency, and you, especially in the end game, you were making shots, you were making big baskets. Ano yung nag-iba para sa inyo?
Well, actually, ang very obvious doon, before we cannot, nag-average lang ata kami ng 60 points. Now, sabi ko nga sila, it's time to, if we have a tinatawag nating firepower, it should be shown today. And hindi lang naman yun hindi lang yun ang I think ang naging reason kung bakit kundi yung team effort and they especially defensively. What really changed the outcome, I mean the mental side of the players is they are now I think convinced that meron sila. Hindi naman sila actually hindi pwedeng nawala lang, no? Pero so hopefully andyan na yan hanggang sa matapos ng season.
Mark, may question ako kay
Coach. Go.
Coach, tuntua ako dito. Alam mo yung Ralph Bahon, Coach, ito yung team mo ng mga player natin. Bahon, saka binigyan mo ng green light itong si Doria na outside shooter. Coach, behind the scenes, alam natin, may mga players tayo. Ralph Robin and Chris Curtiza will be exiting this season. Coach, excited ako dito sa dalawang manlalaro. Paano niyo ba nakakuha tong Bahon na to? Walk-in ba to or na-recruit talaga?
Actually, I recruited him from Iloilo.
Coach, panalay niyo ba ito nakita? Yung mga galawan, panalay
Nakita ko siya sa isang sa NBTC actually. Doon ko siya nakita. But before that, I knew na itong batang to, nagpunta na dito sa Manila. He was recruited before by FEU. But what happened to him, naging nag-homesick. So twice siyang umuwi. And then ako naman nakita ko yung galing, sabi ko pagtsatsagaan ko to and I will convince him na medyo matured ka na, bugbuging Sabi ko siguro naman di ka na uuwi. So, but last season supposed to be lineup niya. Umuwi na naman. But talagang naniniwala ako sa batang to. Talagang pinursu ko pa rin. Sabi ko, I'm gonna give you one more chance. Sabi niya, naman? Sabi niya, Coach, at this time talaga pinapromise ko din ako uuwi.
Buging. Galing
Coach,
I'm a fan.
Masaya kami para sa inyo, Coach. Nagbunga lahat ng hard work ninyo. At dahil nandito kasama ka namin dito sa broadcast panel for the very first time this season, pagkakataon mong batiin lahat ng walang sawang sumusuporta sa inyo dito sa season 98.
Pinapasalamatan ko ang buong community ng EAC, ang presidente namin, ang sports director namin. They are, kahit na nandun kami sa condition na nasa ilalim kami, they are still here to support us. Of course, my family, my wife Maya, yung mga anak ko, at saka yung mga pamilya ng buong team namin. Alam mo, mga close din naman kami lahat doon. Thank you very much.
Todo suporta, Coach Oliver. Maraming salamat at congratulations.
Coach, dalasan niyo yung bisita sa amin dito dahil kami gustong-gusto namin nakakwentuhan.
We're gonna work hard for it and we're gonna keep on praying.
Definitely, Coach.
Thank you.
A breakthrough win for the EAC Generals led by this guy, Coach Oliver Bunyi. Finally, it has happened in the NCAA Season 98 Men's Basketball Competition. Coach, congratulations at maraming salamat.
Thank you.
There you go, Coach Oliver Bunyi, sumali sa atin dito sa ating broadcast panel. At ito na, ang ating updated team standings. Gumulo at lalo pang gumulo. Ito po, sa posisyonan natin, Benilde Blazers, solo, nandyan pa rin sa taas, pero
kumakatok yung
sa pintuan.
mga kalaban. At syempre, I mean, I'm happy for Coach Oliver getting the monkey off their back. Pinag-usapan natin kanina sa Game On. And any team can beat any team. At naghahanap na rebounds Itong Arellano Chiefs kontra sa San Beda, gulpi-digulat yung inabot nila. Umabot ng 50 yung lamang. Tignan natin kung anong bawi ni Axel Dormal at ang kanyang mga tropa.
First game po yan sa Tuesday. Dito po, balik tayo sa Phil Oil Eco Oil Center pagkatapos yung napakagandang laban.
Sino mas magaling na offensive rebounder? Yan ang tanong.
Letran Knights, Perpetual Altas naman po ang magbabakbakan. Coach Hammer, thank you.
Maraming salamat. Napakagandang laro, Martin. What a way to start week 6.
That's right. The second round begins here in the competition. But thank you so much for joining us here in the coverage on behalf of the entire team. My partner, Coach Hammer, Martin Antonio, our courtside reporters, Trisha Lindo, and Chloe Carillo, our director, Director Raul de Ocampo. This has been Martin Javier saying thank you. And I hope you guys enjoyed our 2 upsets, quote-unquote, this afternoon on a Sunday. At syempre po, magkita-kita ulit tayo sa Tuesday naman for another edition of the NCAA Season 98. Achieve greatness every day only on GCB.